Yo, welcome
Hello.
everyone uh,
Yo,
Yo.
to
yeah,
our
welcome, welcome.
fifth. I think it's our fifth.
Okay.
Yes, our fifth podcast. So here we have Jack, Navid, Faris, and Chester. All of us here. We're just gonna talk about, of course, Army of the Dead. Spoiler talk. So before that, maybe who wants to start first?
Um,
Dude, we don't need to raise hand, man. It's not in class. just go for
let
it.
me let me think for a moment.
Any
So
of you?
who's gonna go first?
Maybe Faris lah. You can talk about yourself first, like, oh, how are you? Like, maybe a Zack Snyder fan, on
Oh,
and
you know,
all.
as you guys know, as I'm Paris. I'm 22 years old. I think I'm the only one from Penang, right? Where are you guys from?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I'm from Penang, and I'm a college student. To be honest, I'm not a film student. You know, I'm more into business.
It's okay. We're all from
Then
different backgrounds. No worries, bro. No one is going to criticize you and say you are bad or whatever. No worries.
no, I'm worried that someone's going me to be a film professor in a way. So yeah, that scares me the most. Then I live in a rural place in Penang called Bertam. I don't know whether or not you guys even heard that before. Then Yeah,
Yeah.
heard of it. Yeah, heard of it? Oh my god, that's interesting. Then yeah, of course I'm a Zack Snyder fan, and I'm also a huge fan of action movies. Probably Aliens, Terminator 2,
Cool.
uh, uh, then some horror stuff. Probably Alien, The Thing, those classic stuff, and then Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, some Indiana Jones, Temple of Doom, which people hated that movie. I just don't
I love
know.
it. I love it. It's good.
If you love it, it's cool. I was shocked to find that people hated that movie so much. That what? How can you
Oh,
hate a sequel? That deep dive hugely on the myth of Indiana Jones. Damn, that was
hmm.
shocking. And
Okay, what's your favorite Zack Snyder movie?
yeah, for me, probably my favorite Zack Snyder movie is Man of Steel, no doubt. Even though it doesn't have like many actions, those high octane action we used to see from a Zack Snyder movie. At the bottom of it, it has a lot of heart and levity,
Yes,
and
a lot
a
of heart.
relatable. Yes, a lot of heart. People don't see it in a Zack Snyder movie, and it's just baffling to me. It's like, my God, the heart is just in front of you, and you just can't connect to it. I just
Yeah.
like, God, can't be serious. Then my least favorite probably Sucker Punch. Yeah, Sucker Punch.
I'll bring that up later. I'll bring that up.
It's not because it sucks though. It's because like it has more than what it shows to have, you know. And
hmm.
Okay, so now your review. What do you think of Army of the Dead?
probably my review around me that is like the movie itself is a love letter to James Cameron Aliens. You know?
Yep. Yep. In a way, yep.
Yeah, in a way, yeah. That has two characters that I feel this is like just rip out of that movie. Probably Chambers, the first one. Then
Yep.
the second one is Martin. Martin is an asshole. Is like straight up asshole. Like I wish this guy died horribly, like
And he did.
yeah, and he did. I was so satisfied with that. And I wish the same for Burke, and Burke
Yep.
didn't get that, but we don't know what happened to him, but in a way. And then what surprisingly to me is that when I look more into review, right, film review, people say it's a dumb summer fun action movie. I was like, okay.
Mhm.
I go in with an open mind as usual, and then when I watched it, surprisingly it has this heart and levity to it at the same time. It kind of balanced it with the horror aspect and the comedy aspect. You know, Everything is perfectly well done. That's very intriguing. Because a lot of action movie nowadays, or even horror movies, they don't hit that what we call hit that expectation,
Yep.
or that balance of formula. So to me, that was pretty much disappointing in a way. When I watched Army of the Dead, it just kind of changed my mind in a lot of ways.
Cool.
Next, who's gonna talk? Chester, maybe
All
you.
right. All right.
What's your
Right.
take
Yeah.
on Army
Yes.
of the Dead?
I think it's something different, something refreshing, especially in the zombie genre that we are so familiar today. Right? We have seen so many zombie flicks like Resident Evil, um, 28 days later, World War Z, right?
Yeah.
Plus, what else? What other zombie movies? Famous one.
Uh,
Uh,
yeah.
well, okay. The point
Yeah.
is, we know. I mean, we are very familiar with those kinds of movie, right? So I think what Zack Snyder did with this movie is that he sort of rejuvenate the whole genre. Like he really push the envelope again. Like instead of just another, typical zombie movie, he he adds so many things to it. He adds, like smart zombies, you know, zombie baby, in which we'll talk about it later, plus some robot zombie and all that. So it's sort of, and there's other Easter eggs in the movie as well. So sort of change the way you look at a zombie movie. Like there's more to it, right? So, and like what you guys just said just now is about the heart. This movie has has heart to it. So I like the fact that they focus on Dave's character, Scott Watt, right, and his daughter. I like the father and daughter relationship. I thought um, that Dave did a very good job in portraying the character, and I felt I just felt sad at the very end of the movie. This it's like you want him to to be alive, and continue the story, but he's gone in that sense. But we never know, right? It could be a different thing in the sequels. But long story short, I thought Zach did a good job with the movie. It can be deep, but at the same time, it can be just a fun and entertaining movie. Yeah, that's just my take.
Cool.
Nice. Next, maybe who? Jack or Navid? Jack, Jack. Oh,
Yeah. Okay, that first.
If I can just hear it with my voice. Hello.
not clear.
Wait. Right now. Still
Yeah,
not
Yeah.
clear.
yeah.
Still not clear. Okay.
No,
Still
still
not clear, right?
okay. Okay, yeah.
Because the mic, my mic got problem, I think.
No, this one okay, okay.
Okay. So of course I really like the movie. So what if we compare with the Resident Evil, with the sixth Resident movie, right? So this Army of the Dead is really good for the zombie genre. Yeah. And same with Dawn of the Dead. Dawn of the Dead also is a great Zack Snyder movie for the zombie genre. right? So Dave Batista also did a very good job in the movie. His acting is quite good. I really do not expect he can act so well
Yep.
because well, we see a lot of him in Guardians of the Galaxy, right?
Yeah,
He's
he,
just
he
like a
cannot
comedian. He's just
he
like a
cannot really
comedian.
do much in
Yeah, yeah.
Guardians.
Mm.
He's just a
Yep.
joke
I
in
know
Guardians.
I know him from WWE, so
Yeah, same
we
same.
all did right. Mm. So yeah, he did a pretty good job. I really like his performance in it.
Yep.
Okay, and the story is also great. So I really like it. At the beginning, at the Area 51, when I first watched the movie, I did not know the zombie is from the Area 51. So I rewatched the opening, and then only I know there are UFOs, two UFOs in the sky.
Yeah,
That is a really hard details to catch. Uh,
Yep.
because when I watching halfway through, I keep asking, how did there's a zombie in the start? So lucky I know what happens, why the zombies will come out. Okay, so and the horse, I love the horse very much. Where Zeus run on it is very good. The
yeah.
design and everything,
Yep.
It's
and
just
weather
crazy.
times, mm, is very crazy. So and the tiger also, wow,
Mm.
that scene
Mm.
is very good. When he eat the dude, the bad guy. I forgot what his name. So he just
Martin.
no Martin. So yeah, and Peter, right? Yeah, I really like Peter. It's very funny.
Oh,
I
Dieter.
don't know why people
Dieter.
complain why the movie is boring and not funny. But I think it's quite good for a zombie movie with that kind of humor. It's enough already. So I know what those screw the haters.
Yeah.
And what can we talk about?
Okay,
And the
maybe
ending also. The
yeah.
ending is, I think there's a sequel. There will be a sequel on it.
Yeah.
So they didn't reveal who bite Wendero, right? The name
Zendero.
is
Yeah.
Wendero. Yeah,
Correct.
I think there will be a lot of theories about it later on.
Yep. Correct.
They just show the last moment we saw him is when the wood door is closing, right? Yeah,
Mm.
and we do not know what happened next. So there's many possibilities for us to guess. Yeah, and yeah, I pretty enjoy it. Yeah, that's my take lah. Okay.
Okay, next
Cool.
Navid.
Okay. Yeah. I liked it. It's a really good zombie movie. I don't really like zombie movies before, to tell the truth. But then when it comes to Zack and looking at the promotional material, it's really cool and exciting. It's really a good idea. A zombie heist. In Las Vegas. This group
Yeah.
of they're all really good actors, really good characters, diverse. All have their own personalities. All have their own stories. Really good team as they wanna enter the city and then fight the zombies. And then yeah, I liked it. The ending is of course a bit ambiguous. We don't know who beat him, right? And Vandero and all that. Dave Bautista was really good acting performance in this movie. Like you say, in the Guardians movie, he didn't get to do much, right? Besides being the comedic relief.
Wait, sorry,
So
who's snoring?
Me,
Hearing someone snoring.
Alexis.
Yeah,
yeah,
what's that? Anyone from you?
I also
What?
hear that, but it's not for mine.
it's not
I think
mine.
it's not from mine, so I don't know from where.
What?
Maybe.
Sure or not, where's the sound coming from?
Maybe. Okay, let's all mute and let the only one person talk. You only talk when when you want to talk to avoid. I don't know where is this from. I also mute.
Okay.
Okay, Navid.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So where was I? yeah, the Dave Bautista part, he was really good and exciting. He gets to do a lot in this movie, and the father daughter relationship that he has with his daughter. She's a good character in a way. We'll talk about that later. And yeah, I was a bit upset when a lot of them died. If you all felt the same way, I get it too, because you start to love this character so much, and you didn't expect them or most of them to die, especially Dave Bautista's character. It was kind of like a good sacrifice in the end when the daughter killed him, and then Dieter, man, I didn't expect Dieter to die, and
Did he
or
though?
did he? Or did he?
We don't see we don't see him die. So
We didn't see him get beaten, but yeah, maybe we'll find out about that later. And overall, yeah, the opening sequence was brilliant. The whole how it started the invasion in Area 51 with the song Viva Las Vegas playing. And speaking of songs, I like how they use the Cranberries Zombie at the ending. Really good. Hopefully, it will bring some attention to the song again. And yeah, good movie. The Zack's direction style, awesome. His camera work. He's the cinematographer for this brilliant work. Yeah, so that's why I had to say for now, but it's a good film, and I only saw it once, but I'm gonna watch it again later for more clear understanding. So yeah, it's awesome.
nice. So for me, um, obviously, watching a Zack Snyder movie, you cannot have any expectation at all,
You can.
because if you have an expectation, you will not be met. You will feel disappointed. Like you said,
Is that
one thing which is the crew surviving. I didn't
yeah?
expect. I
I
totally know. I feel how to say, a lot of people, what I understand, that most people don't like this movie is because they expected the mission to be completed like
you
any
got
other typical heist movie.
you ingat
You
ni
know,
Fast and Furious? You ingat Fast and
uh,
Furious ke?
like, oh, this is gonna be. Then suddenly complain like, oh, this is just like another Suicide Squad movie. It's like,
I think it
you
gives away
know,
in the title. I think it gives away in the title, right? The title
yeah.
itself gives it away.
But no, the title. I'll get back to the title. Is people say that, oh, Army of the Dead. The army is these people who are trying to steal. Is it though? Is
No,
it the army of the dead? Is it the dead being in army? Like, are they all soldiers? No. So, there's a lot of things we can, unpack, and I hope in what we're talking now we can start to go deep and talk about like what is this whole movie about. Because for me, when I finish the movie, I start to try to understand like what is this movie trying to say, and what I got it for me lah. This is just from my personal opinion on how I see the movie. It's like how Watchmen is for comic book superhero movie, but Army of the Dead is for the zombie genre or whatever horror thriller genre, which is it's
mm,
a criticizing the genre itself. They're making fun of, not really making fun, they're just playing with the tropes. That's why
in
if
a
you
way,
see Zach's interview,
yeah.
he always talk about, oh, the tropes, the zombie, they are self-aware. Yeah. What
No,
are
I think
we?
it's just a sat. No, I think it's just a satire. A satire movie. They're not really making fun of it. They're just like
Yeah,
acknowledging. They're acknowledging
acknowledge. Oh,
the previous tropes in the other
like
zombie movies, and then yeah,
if you guys see Rick and Morty, the episode of the heist. Have you guys seen Rick and Morty? Any of you?
I don't
Yeah.
follow.
I
So
didn't see. I didn't watch it.
No, no,
So
yeah.
if you watch, that's just fine lah. Online, Rick and Morty, or on Netflix, I think got Heist. Which episode
Okay.
Heist? Just watch it. You'll understand like what Zach, and I think Zach brought it up also. Like, oh, Rick and Morty also have this. They're making fun of the Heist movie. Like, oh, we need a team. Blah blah blah. So if you, so it's like this movie is like a sort of criticizing these tropes, these genre, but at the same time having fun with it. Like, just go crazy, go crazy. But for me, it's more on the deeper level of the society. You know, like the whole zombie song. It's like
Yeah. Yes.
if you think the movie, I think if you think Zack just picked the zombie song just because it's titled
No.
zombie, then
Oh,
you're
he didn't.
missing out. I don't know what movie were you watching. You were in a different lens when you watch Army of the Dead. Because if you watch this, you need to be an open mind and try to see everything and try to understand what it's trying to say instead of trying to make the movie be the movie that you expected. I think that's what's happening, and I'm not surprised because I was, any of Zack's movie, people will definitely hate. Like, people expected Batman v Superman to be differently. People expected Man of Steel to be differently, but always, you know, tak ngam. People don't get what they want, and they're all disappointed. But why are you expecting it? Like, why don't you just
Yeah.
accept what it
I was
is
I
and
was
try
related
to,
to expectation.
yeah, try
I
to
didn't
like,
I didn't increase my expectation. I lower it.
yeah. So it's for me, it's more of um, it's an exploration of the genre. Like, okay, bringing back what Faris said about Sucker Punch. If you watch Sucker Punch with a layer, that's just the first layer. You'll just see, oh, just chicks fighting, being badasses, fighting, whatever, all that. But if you go deeper, try to understand the themes, what's happening. It's about, girls trying to fight trauma. Like all the abuse, girls trying
Yep.
to go against abuse. So for army, it's just from the name, Army of the Dead. Army, military making use of us. Like how zombie song is an anti-war, right?
Yeah.
Anti-war song.
A war song.
That's it. you know it's that's why I say, okay, if you see the movie in a surface level, you'll just see, oh, just a team up, fight, like zombie heist. That's the surface layer. But if you just see that, then you won't really enjoy like how we enjoy. Like, I know you guys will definitely go deep. That's why you guys are here. We fans knows like Zach's type of movie where he will always go deep, down the rabbit hole.
Yep.
So for me, yeah, that's how I feel about this movie is just a criticizing. For me, I call it the Watchmen of zombie movies. As
Mhm.
simple as that. Zombie slash heist movies. It's like the tropes Zach uses both zombie and heist. So I feel like it's a criticism, but at the same time, he sets up a lot. So I think the sets up a lot we're gonna talk about today, right?
Yes, it does set up a lot. Hmm.
Yeah. So like, as I
Hmm.
say here, people should follow the movie's journey, not the other way around.
No,
Yep.
the whole movie is a journey. Yeah, we follow these characters and all that until the end. The end of the journey.
Yeah, because for me, I think Zach taught me that, like, after like watching his movies and seeing people hate on his movies, I sort of like, okay, when I watch any movie, I'll try to understand and follow what the movie want instead of based on the trailer. Oh, this movie is gonna be like this, and like try to, like, oh, trying to make the movie that which is not.
Yep.
Yeah. One of the, I wonder which death shocked y'all the most. For me, the most shocking death in the movie was
Snap neck.
oh no, Peter Mine. That I can't forget that scene really. The wish. So,
Sush.
su-
Snap
Mm.
so
neck.
sudden, you didn't expect her to die, like, and then suddenly the zombie came out from the lift, and then, oh shit,
Yeah.
snap.
Yeah.
Especially after
I'm not sure, but it
as
reminds me of a scene in The Departed, where Leonardo DiCaprio's character all of a sudden died just
Yeah.
like that in the lift. So shocking. Like, he didn't stab his neck, but he got shot, but it was still like the jump scare, the tension. So yeah, I think to me that was the most shocking death. Oh, but y'all, if you have any.
For
Hmm.
me, the snap neck.
Yep.
Uh, the rest all like as expected lah. Like for me, I think everyone dying, sort of, I sort of expected that. I don't know why. A lot of people complain like, oh, what's the point of the mission apa semua, right? So like for me, it's honestly is like it was designed to be sort of like Suicide Squad type of mission already lah. That's
Kind
Yeah.
of, yeah.
yeah. Like, but Zack, like what you said, Navid, Zack did a good job trying to make people like the characters so that when they
Truly.
die, they'll feel like shit. And some people think feeling like shit like that is like they sort of macam, oh, I feel like this, so this movie sucks. Do you get it? Like some people,
Totally.
they can't accept like,
Mhm.
oh, if I hate that this thing is happening to my beloved characters, that means this movie sucks.
No, you have to accept. You have to accept what the director gives at you, whether you like it or not. Okay, you just have to
Yeah.
Yeah,
accept it.
it's a bit. I don't
Yeah.
understand that type of point of view lah. So
Oh, so you tak suka, you don't like that one, so the whole movie suck lah, the whole movie.
yeah,
Really?
because
The whole
they
thing?
have a notion like expectation macam, okay, because I like this character, I want them to survive, blah blah blah. But then they don't survive, so I hate it.
Look, to tell the truth, I didn't really like all of them dying, but I get it. This is how the story is supposed to be, and okay, accept lah kan. And
Yeah.
you can always have rewatches to go back to the previous scenes where they were like alive. You can always rewatch the earlier parts, and although they die, it's the choice that is made, and like it or not, the movie's already done that way. You can't change anything
Yeah.
unless the sequels can do something else. Can't wait if there's a sequel.
Well, if they didn't like their characters to die, this means Zack did a pretty good job in making them like the characters, though.
Yeah.
He handled the character very well, right? He
I
handled it very
like
well.
that. I like that pilot, that Marion character. Also, like, oh, why she's so badass too. And the
Take,
Lily,
take.
yeah, take.
It's
And the
a
Lily
it's a
one,
CGI,
Lily,
right?
Ah,
This is
yeah,
a
yeah.
CGI character.
yeah.
They
Oh,
replaced
they
the
did
actor.
great with the CGI, though.
Yeah, it
Better
didn't
than
seem like
Superman.
really seem like she was there. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, like in the container scene, right? Like
yeah.
she's
Yeah.
there
Mm.
with them. I
Yeah,
feel
yeah,
like
yeah.
There's one scene it looks like CGI when they enter the Vegas, right? During
yeah,
Crash Night.
that one I
That
saw
one
that
is
a
very
bit.
obvious. It's very obvious.
That one is obvious.
Yeah.
But the one in the container before they go out, oh, that one is
Mm.
like I
Yeah.
cannot
It's
even
like
see
she
any.
it's like
Yep.
she is there, right, with the actors.
Yep.
Yeah.
She should have been cast in there in the beginning. If you ask me. And then who else? The Lily character, the one with the head. In the end, she destroyed the head. She sacrificed herself as well.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it so much when that Mardin guy got mauled by the tiger. He deserved it.
Yeah,
The tiger
True,
really, the tiger really how squished his head with his fangs.
He play
Yep.
That
with
one was
the tiger
satisfying
is
to
just
watch.
basically playing with him.
Yeah, and it
It's
wasn't
like a toy. It's like a
it,
toy, man. It's
it
like a
wasn't a
toy.
quick. Yeah, it wasn't a quick death. He played with him for a while. And then
Clever tiger.
Valentine.
There's some zombies with blue eyes, right? I
Oh,
don't
those
get it.
I think those are the robot zombies, right? Those with blue eyes.
Robot.
okay.
Even
Maybe
the
I can.
baby is a robot.
I
Ah,
can.
Also,
I can share you. Let's start talking about the things.
all right.
Let's
Okay, let's
share
go
whatever
one by one.
I found. Uh,
I think you guys have your own theories about what this all
Okay.
means, right? Okay,
So-
let's go.
which
through.
one?
So this
There's a-
first thing, UFO. Doom, doom.
Hmm.
If you notice, doom.
Yeah, Area 51.
First,
Yeah.
Yep.
The infamous location.
let me hide.
This is the location where people believe the US government is hiding all the alien stuff, right?
Yep.
So
Yeah,
do you
this is
think?
what they
So
believe.
what do you guys think? Do you guys think it's really UFO or is it the US government? Like all these are prototypes of some army
I
things.
think it's real. It's real. It's
I
real.
think
I
It's
think
it's
definitely real.
I
UFO?
think it's pretty obvious, right?
What? You would know,
I
man.
think it's pretty
UFO.
obvious. It's UFO.
All right.
Yeah. So
I
this
mean,
one, okay, good that everyone is well aware of this scene. So, for me, how I feel is what this is sort of like theory lah. Is we don't. This is not an expectation. It's not like, oh, I expected the sequel to be like this, like that. No, this is just a theory. Full on theory is um, the aliens and Zeus. Zeus is the zombie king that we see. Is somehow related. So they have something. They did something, or maybe the government did something, like a technology, alien technology, or whatever, like a super soldier serum or something,
Yep.
experimenting on how to say on this guy. And if you notice, when Zeus come out, the first time you see Zeus, he has a haircut like all the soldiers.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah, yeah,
pretty
yeah.
clear. That's pretty clear that this guy was a soldier,
The
and
government is doing experiment.
Yep.
Zach already confirmed in an interview.
Mm-hmm.
He said that, oh, this guy is a soldier. His name is Richard Centrona, the actors. He used the same name lah, Richard.
Yeah.
Um,
basically,
okay, this guy is a soldier, and whether he is how to say he's the one volunteer or not, Zach said, oh, 50-50. Like Captain
Mm.
America, he volunteer, right? Yeah, so
I'm sure we'll find out in the prequel, the animated prequel.
yeah, and Zach said you will find out, you will see him in the animated prequel.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm.
see, guys, this is not just a zombie movie. This is more than that. If you guys
It's
see
a
it just as a zombie
Yeah.
movie, you won't
Yeah.
really,
It's gonna be a
Go ahead.
franchise. It's gotta be more than that, man.
There's a lot of things in this movie lah
Yeah.
to digest.
They're
Really a lot.
already setting up for a franchise. So
yeah.
it's just it.
Unfortunately, some people see it as just a normal zombie movie when it's not so much as to dissect, and it's a whole universe that he's building. So,
Yeah, because
so
okay, how I see Zach is that when he try to make a movie, he'll make, okay, this movie has this storyline which is like the zombie heist lah, the heist movie. But be in deeper in that is these small things, so that he'll get us try to understand, like, what is this, what's going on. Yeah,
yeah, he wants us to study things and dissect everything. He wants us to do it.
yeah, but for me, I didn't get this on my first viewing. What about you guys? You guys get it? Get this
No.
UFO? I didn't realize.
I got it.
No, it's too quick. I didn't know. I just saw the sign. I was too busy looking at the sign, I think. So
Yeah, same.
Mm. Yeah, I got it because I
also
saw
didn't also
I
catch
saw
at the
two.
first.
I saw some light flashing around, but I didn't get like it's UFO. I was curious, like what really went on. Suddenly there's flash of light, just like for a brief second, and then once you guys, once Twitter start talking about the UFO, then only I realized, oh, okay, so those are the UFOs. So yeah,
What about you,
also,
Chris?
Sam,
yeah,
we saw it at the Twitter, near the Twitter,
Oh, you saw Twitter, Jack. Okay.
and the breakdown videos.
Yeah,
Mm.
The
I saw
breakdown
Twitter
videos,
also.
they got explain everything.
I saw someone comment about it, so I kind of like go back to the movie and then skip to 53 second, not 53, probably 43 second, and I was like, oh my god, that's
Yeah.
that's a flying saucer. That shit, it was like too on the nose, man.
Yeah. Yeah. For me,
Yeah.
I just laugh. Like when I found out, like, oh my god, Zach doing this again. Inserting Easter eggs after Easter eggs to tease something more.
Yep.
Something more, something
more.
darker. Yeah.
Yep.
Something
Yeah,
darker.
that's the title, right? The
Something
title of
darker.
the Justice League. Yeah.
Chapter 6.
Okay,
We
so
saw the
next,
Snyderverse already.
Yeah, that
Hmm.
is the one they are talking
Yep,
about.
yep,
The blue one.
this one
yeah.
also
Zombie robots.
I didn't
Zeus,
realize
Zeus also
because
got it.
it's too quick. So I didn't realize the uh, this one,
They
this
didn't
robot
expect.
zombie.
They didn't
I
expect there will be like this zombie robots.
Yeah.
but um just like to point out, like you said, Zeus also right? No, Zeus. When you see him die, you don't see robotic like this. You see
Yeah,
blue blood.
after his
So
brain got blasted.
that is indicating,
Cool.
oh, this is alien related, blue blood, you know.
Hmm.
And this, I
Yeah,
think Zach mentioned in an interview. He said that, oh, maybe it's the government surveillance punya project where they try to put a robot zombie within them to just, you know, surveillance lah, you
Mm-hmm.
know.
mm,
That's, he said maybe or maybe not lah. I don't know if that's he's just
Mm-hmm.
playing around trying to get us go deeper or not. But it could be what he says. It could be military surveilling Las Vegas using robots. So yeah,
Uh, the damn military. They never learn.
Yep,
yeah, that's why it's
Or
called Army of the Dead. It's military.
or or maybe
yep.
it's just an Easter egg or an homage to James Cameron Terminator. Who
Yeah,
knows, man?
no,
Yeah,
it's
man.
it's
Yeah.
a combination like what I mentioned. It's a
sci-fi.
genre. It's like, you know, like you said, aliens, zombies, Terminator. So like I think they just like mash everything together, and it's gonna be sci-fi juga. Like, you know, if we get probably Las
There are
Vegas.
UFOs already. It's gonna be
Yeah,
sci-fi, right?
yeah,
You know.
Sci-fi
Yep.
zombie is cool.
Um. Well, my theory on the whole thing, right, is the government, either the government or UFO, right? I think it's government who created smart zombie, right? In this case, it's Zeus, and somehow they, I mean, he escaped and everything. And we haven't talked about the time travel thing, in which I think we'll talk about it later. So my guess is that this whole thing is like a simulation, if you will. So I'm guessing that somehow these characters are in a simulation where the government used it to test out whether that this so-called smart zombie is how smart it is, right? Can we improve on this? Like you say, a super soldier, right? How can we improve on this? So we keep doing a simulation over and over again to improve on their, say, or to study their behavior and all that. And that's why you have AI robots as well. In this case, you look at the robots, right? The zombie robots. It could be AI robots, whether it's military surveillance or not, right? So the team goes in to test and test and test. So they keep dying and dying and dying. So I think that's my theory on the whole story.
That's a
yeah.
good
Nice
theory.
theory, man.
That's a good
Nice
one.
That's a
theory.
good one.
But because okay, I don't have the picture here, but the I think Jack, you mentioned about like Zeus, right? And he's blue,
Yes.
light
Yeah.
blue,
And the
and you
baby
see the
also.
baby. The baby was
Yeah.
blue as well. So I think Zach talked about it as well. He said that, oh, means that the lineage of Zeus, like, is passed down to this baby. And then he said also, like, you know, if they can procreate, if these zombies, if this alpha can procreate, means that they don't need us, they don't need humans anymore. They don't need to
Yep.
bite anyone. They can just, you know, have their own life. They can just focus on breeding with each other, so
Yep.
they can have their own race. You know, like, yeah. So it's like the typical zombie genre, which is just zombies trying to bite people and turn them into zombies. But this one is like trying to go above that by trying,
Yeah.
oh, zombies can, you know, procreate and like can have children. So it's just, for me, that's like really interesting.
Yeah.
That's something we haven't seen before.
Yeah.
Mm.
What do you guys think? What other theories regarding the baby and the robot?
The
I
baby
guess
looks like
there's
an
no.
avatar, right? From the movie, from
Hmm?
the Avatar movie. The baby looks like,
Avatar.
yeah,
Oh,
the baby looks like,
Avatar.
it looks like from an avatar. The look of the baby.
The
And
blue
it's also
blue
in
people,
blue
right?
color. Mm.
Yeah. Mm.
I mean, I
Yeah.
mean, I guess the theory, right? There's no theory behind it, because Zack is probably just put everything too much on the nose yet again, showing that the zombie is indeed an alien hybrid
Yeah,
Yeah.
yet again.
Alien, alien
The-
also hibernating. Wow,
yeah,
that's
they're also
cool.
hibernating. There's some cool shit right there, man. But you know,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
hey,
Yeah.
Hey.
Yo.
Hey
yo,
man,
Hey. Hey. Hey.
our master.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
yeah, bro.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
So yeah, again, this baby and the robot, like for me, I feel this robot definitely is not alien. It's government. So the military is monitoring Las Vegas, like setting up like drones, like robot zombies to monitor them. They're doing that heist, and maybe Chester, like what you said, this is a simulation. It has been happening, like people are going there. But at first when they mentioned, um, what do you call that? The map, the blueprint, right?
Yeah.
The
Yeah. Yeah.
blueprint is
There's another
there.
team.
There's another team. So like at first I thought, um, there's another team lah. But then, okay, let's talk about this.
Mm.
The
So
time loop theory.
if you see this
Oh
also,
yeah,
this is
yeah. This
three,
is interesting.
four.
This is very interesting. Very
This is
Okay.
three,
interesting.
and this is
Fourth
four.
round.
Yeah,
I got shocked. I was shocked when I watched this. When I watched the
and
scene.
they already hint
Oh.
3 holes, four.
Oh.
That could be that their team four or something.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And one, a two, and three, and four. So like, yeah, there's a
Mm.
lot of, yeah. I see. This is
Oh boy.
so like, for me, people say, "Oh, he's just making fun. He's just making fun of this idea of time loop." Because this movie kan is like they're self-aware of things.
Yeah.
So especially this vendor role, right?
Yeah.
This guy is like the most uh, self-aware of what's happening in this whole movie. If you see whenever he speaks, you'll know that this guy have already been through this.
Yep.
Also, that also there's no way he could have survived that nuclear attack in the end. Like, thought he was in the vault, but how could he survive that attack? Right, the nuke attack. Like, he just stepped out of it. Okay.
and
Yeah. Yeah.
and the whole vault thing. I think Dieter already said something like, "Oh, the vault is like a rebirth or death or something like that."
Yeah. Yeah.
And also he said
Yes.
like, "Oh, you're in a different realm or something if you go in the
Mm.
vault." So I think this whole vault punya theory we'll see in the prequel where they explore more. Is this vault really just a vault or there's more to that?
Or is it a time machine? A time machine.
Or is it like, I don't know, is like reborn, like he's always reborn, and so that's why he always have in his back of his mind Dieter as well. If you notice Dieter, when he was practicing shooting, he
Yeah.
can shoot easily. And
Yep.
Vander would say, "Oh, that's not bad for a first timer." Is he a first timer?
Is
Or in a
is he
different
though?
time?
And
Or
not
in a
only that,
different Yeah.
everyone's a good marksman. Everyone,
Yeah.
even his
Yeah,
daughter. I
everyone.
mean, Scott's daughter.
Yeah.
The thing is with Scott's daughter, right? It doesn't make sense in any way. she's a first timer going in, because
Yeah.
the end of the day she just shot 10 Ultra Instinct zombie in just one bullet.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense in any way. I guess the time travel thing kind of implies to Kate Vanderohe and even someone like, uh, for instance, I guess, what's the what's the girl's name again? Anna's character.
Which
Maria.
one?
Yeah, that one. Yeah, and that
The
one too.
pilot.
Probably,
The, the pilot.
yeah, yeah, and the pilot. Probably they are from another realm, just going back to the shit again.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Wow.
So it's
Interesting.
Well, I read somewhere that they mentioned about time loop. So most probably the key is how many loop they're in. Actually,
Yeah.
not really necessarily the timeline. It's like how many time loop that they're in. Like this is probably the fourth time, about the key. So rather than they are entering different realm, they were actually reliving the the scenario
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
Most
Yeah.
probably.
Simulation.
Yeah.
And and most probably they kind of like forget what happened, with the time loop, happening
Yeah.
again and again and again and again, kind of like wipes the memory a bit. That's why they
Yep.
going again and again, making the same
Remember
mistake.
remember when Kate was, checking climb the ladder and check, and there's a one dead.
Mhm.
I think that's her. That's her that maybe at that time she didn't survive, so this one she changed, like she letak tangan tu and then like sepit to make sure she can escape later. So I don't know, like,
Wow.
so it's like so much, things that we can go bounce back and forth with this.
What
True.
about the beginning? What about the intro scene? Isn't there
Oh,
a different woman also going into the Vegas, right?
you mean the woman
So-
who sacrificed herself?
Yeah.
The-
Also, Scott will also be with them, right?
Mm.
They also
She was,
they also going to a mission, right? So
yeah,
maybe
Yeah,
there's a time
was
loop.
that one I think probably they will explore in the animated anime series,
Mm,
because it's a prequel, right? Before,
Yeah.
so probably they have a mission. Oh, we need to save, because I think he was dragging the I don't know, like military guy. I don't know what pangkat he is, but yeah. So, and also, if you guys remember, I just remember this one. Um, what the coyote? She
Mhm.
said that, before this, there's one guy who went in, but then he managed to go out.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
say
yeah, yeah.
that might be Joe Manganiello punya character in the anime, the guy
Ah.
who went in and managed to go out.
Right.
So
Right.
which is cool.
Nice.
So
Nice.
there are a few survivors that they're gonna explore more lah. So yeah,
There's a
There
zombie
was
called Scrambles, right? There's another kind of zombie called Scramble.
Scrambler.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah. They
But
said something like if they would die when it rain. When it's
Mhm.
they get exposed to sunlight and they will come back to life when it rains. Something like that. Right.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
Shambler.
Well, maybe we'll explore it in the prequel.
Yeah. Shamblers.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'll be cool, man.
But
cool.
that zombie robot, right? Is it really robot? Or is it the
Yeah,
military guy? Remember at the first opening
Mhm.
sequence where Zeus rip off his jaw?
Yeah. Yeah.
You see, Zeus
Oh.
managed to make a helmet, So is it probably Zeus make one for him?
yeah, but I think in one of Zach interview he said that
Or he confirmed it's a
are-
robot?
no, like they said, he said that Zeus punya helmet too. I think they will explore it in the animated anime prequel, where he, I think jumpa or something, because he said that they're not that smart yet. They're not that smart yet. But consider smart lah because they know, oh, people tembak, hits,
Yeah,
headshot.
aim
So
to the
like,
head, right?
I'll just wear this, and people shoot whatever. It's nothing. That one is like cool because when I saw the trailer, why macam dia pakai helmet kan? Like why
Yeah.
is he wearing? Then
Peacemaker.
Peacemaker in
damn.
here.
Yeah.
Peacemaker.
I thought it was a previous army guy, right? Like the first one that got ripped his jaw. Like, oh, kesian you. So
Yeah.
probably so like,
Isn't
never
that-
mind, I'm gonna make you a new jaw.
Well, he
Isn't
died
that-
before, so
But the one that ripped off the jaw is that the guy who played Jimmy
Jimmy
Olsen or
Olsen.
the other guy?
Not
The other
not
guy.
the one with the jaw. The other guy.
The other guy
Yeah.
keeps on dying.
Die in the
but I
desert, man.
think it's an honor. It's an honor. It's an honor just to be killed in the Zack Snyder movie.
Yeah. He's someone said that he's the Sean Bean of Zack Snyder's
Yeah.
movie. Yeah. Keep dying.
Hmm. Although I like to see Zeus's head get blown off in the ending, though. I like seeing
Yeah.
it blown off.
But now
I'm curious.
for me,
I'm curious to
yeah,
see the baby though.
yeah. For me, I forgot to mention in like my review how I feel about this movie is that I feel so sad for the zombies. I don't care about the people, but of course I care about Scott and Kate being in a relationship. But others, I really felt sorry for zombies because they are trying to live their life. They're trying to have a kid.
Yeah.
They're trying to have a kid, and then these people kacau their life, yeah. For me, I feel
Yeah.
so bad for them.
Well, I did feel for Zeus when he found the queen's body, though. He
Yeah.
found the baby. Like, okay lah. Kesian sikit lah that part.
Is the baby alive or dead? The baby is dead, right?
I think it's dead lah.
I don't know.
Hmm.
Anything happened.
It did change color, right? When he
Yeah.
take it
Oh
off,
yeah, go blue
it did
color.
change color the baby.
Yeah, it
So-
sort of show that it's dead lah because change color,
Yeah.
right? But I don't know.
Yeah.
Is that or it becomes alive again because
Who knows?
when the mothers already got decapitated, right? And then Zeus, because if he's dead, if the baby's dead, there's no point Zeus.
Hold it, right?
Yeah, pull it out from the tummy, right? There
Yeah.
must be something, and then there's a blue thingy on the baby.
Yeah.
I'm thinking there's very subtle blue. So,
Yeah, after he grabbed the baby out, right? Then only the soldiers grow their eyes. If you
Yeah, right.
has done,
Mm.
yeah. So
Mm.
the surveillance theory is not big, right?
You
The
know,
surveillance theory.
actually, Zach mentioned that if someone didn't die on the screen, it means probably
he
he's still
didn't die.
alive.
yeah.
So
mostly.
who died on the screen,
So
he dies. It's like
we
a
have-
traditional horror movie.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we have Dieter. We don't see him die, and Gita, the one in the
Yeah.
Wasn't she
The-
supposed? Did she die in the
in the
crash though?
helicopter.
I didn't. I couldn't
Yeah, we
really
didn't
see
see
her
it.
body.
It didn't
We
even
didn't
check
sign
for her, right?
Yeah.
No.
But he got
we
shot.
didn't see lah. So I don't
You
know.
didn't see
He got
her.
shot.
I was wondering about that. So
Didn't see her body anywhere. So
He
yeah,
got shot, right?
uh,
I think Peter's got shot by Scott.
yeah, Peters got shot by the Scott by accident.
Yeah.
Then the nuke, the
What
whole
about
nuke.
Gita? What about Gita?
Don't
Gita also
know.
died.
Don't see her
So
anywhere.
many, so many unanswered
I think-
questions.
In the Q&A, he said that we didn't see Gita die, so he's like leaving it open lah. So I don't know, like will he bring her back or not? But yeah,
Hey, you have Shuma Qureshi there. You wouldn't want to waste her. There's a big
Yeah.
Hollywood talent there.
yeah.
To be honest, right, if she's in the sequel, I'm gonna cancel the sequel.
Yeah, everybody
What?
dies for her. Everybody dies for her.
You know, if she's in the sequel, I'm gonna cancel the sequel. You know? She's like the most useless character I could ever imagine.
Oh, give her some
Jesus.
slack.
so Gita,
Oh my god! I just
No, she's gonna be a badass in the sequel lah. Set up what?
Yeah, yeah. Who
She's
knows?
just a
She might
hot
come back.
bitch.
it's not. This is not a scenario where I mean, like, this is not a scenario where your Sarah Connor is suddenly turn out badass and then take out a Terminator or Ripley taking out
Well,
an
yeah,
alien queen. It's like,
exactly.
oh my god.
No, exactly what you said. The first Terminator, Sarah Connor was useless. What? She was just
Totally.
running around, scared of her life. Seemed like her. So maybe you're right. She might be a badass in the second one.
I want
But the
to see
sequel
that. I
gonna be
want
the
to see
fifth
it.
look, right? So
Yeah.
who knows?
Because like I mentioned, this whole thing, Zack is playing around with the tropes. Oh, from Terminator they did that, so why not we just do that as well? Anything can happen lah. You might like her in the second movie.
Even the
But,
Terminator has a huge plot hole.
What is the plot hole?
Okay, the plot hole is that and originally, right, Kyle Reese needs to go save
Sarah,
John
yes.
Connor. Yeah, John Connor, right? So
Mhm.
Sarah was be survive. And then who is the father of Kyle Reese in the original timeline?
Hmm.
Yeah, that's
I don't
the
know.
that's a paradox
Damn.
problem.
This is why
People
time
didn't
travel
realize that.
movies.
Hmm.
There's
Mm.
a
Yeah,
there's a
and now we
hole
have
in it, and then there's another hole.
now
You
we have
know,
time loop. I don't know if you have if it's a time loop or a simulation. But I kind of like simulation punya idea lah. Chester, you brought that up. I was like, whoa, like
Hmm.
simulation, because
yeah.
government can plan a lot of things. Probably they want to train
It's like a
train
video game. If it's a
train
Yeah.
simulation.
Zeus or something to be like a super. We didn't mention about the head, the queen's head. They want the head,
Mm.
right?
Yeah,
They
yeah.
wanted to use the head as an experiment.
Yeah.
Wasn't it? They have to create another army.
Yeah, because they want
Yeah.
to use these zombies because they know they are, especially the alphas are really
Mhm.
strong.
Mm.
So why not make use of them making a weapon? Like
Hmm.
after that, I'm like, whoa, okay. I think that portion of the whole story I really like because it's just military making use of these people
Yeah.
just to get whatever they want.
Yeah. Correct.
Military doing military stuff lah.
They never learn.
If
Yeah.
you notice Bly pun kan in the Bly Tanaka in his house when he was calling Scott,
Yeah.
and then there were military
Yeah,
people,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, yeah,
Military
yeah.
guy.
yeah.
The new channel.
Hey, that guy got
Yeah.
away in the end.
But why? Where do they want to transfer the zombies in the beginning?
Oh,
At first they need the blood only, right? But then
Yeah.
again, the guy got great. They said, why just take the blood when we can take
Yeah,
the
yeah.
head?
Yeah. Also, Jack, you mentioned where are they sending?
Yeah,
Zack
yeah,
also
yeah.
mentioned in the interview, he said, if you can see in the vault where they put Zeus, there's a writing in Arabic sending to Iran.
Oh,
Iran.
Hey,
Wow. Wow.
okay.
hey, that's my country.
So they might send that and then like cause
They want to create a soldiers, zombie soldiers.
Don't
Man.
Don't infect my home country, please.
so
They
yeah,
want to send it to Iran.
so it's like a
Mm-mm.
war effort or something. I don't know. Probably they're gonna explore
Wow.
Confirm they're gonna explore in the anime series.
Wait,
Well,
Chester,
it depends.
you mentioned about simulation, right?
Yeah.
Has anyone watched the Predators 2010 Predator?
Yeah, I did.
Which one? The latest one or the
The
older
reboot.
one?
The
It's
one
the
with Robert Rodriguez.
Oh,
Robert
no.
Rodriguez.
Robert
No,
Rodriguez. No. I watched
The
the
one that
other
has
one.
the one that has Adrian Brody as the lead.
Oh, yeah, that one I watched.
Oh, Adrian Brody.
I watched that one. Yep.
Yeah, if you guys
Yeah, it's a simulation.
Realize?
That one is yeah.
Yes,
They
yes, exactly.
they keep bringing in you know prisoners over to the planet or something, right? To
Yeah,
to
it's a
ch-
prison,
for
prison,
them to hunt.
prison.
Yeah. Yep. Quite similar. Mm,
Still, Zack is playing with that trope also.
yeah.
Most
So
definitely.
weird,
He's just
he's
cramming
playing
everything,
around.
cramming everything. But what I like is if you see past through that and see a deeper level, you see this is just saying, "Oh, our government and military is really fucked up."
Yeah.
They will do this.
Yeah.
Like for us, like let's say we are like Scott or all these people, we're just trying to live. Like get money, just trying to live our life. But government and military
Yeah.
try to do whatever they
And
want.
and I think Zach mentioned in an interview saying that this is also a movie talking about veterans, right? Talking
Yeah,
about how the government is treating the war veterans in
yeah,
the United States, right? So
you're right.
apparently
Yeah.
the veterans weren't treated properly in the States. So I think
No.
as you
Oh,
see Scott, right? He wasn't being treated well. He served in a military or something, and then
Right.
he
Then he's
went back and
frying
flipped
burgers.
burgers.
yeah,
Right.
you're right. I just noticed that. Thanks for pointing that out. See, when we have discussion, we've noticed things that we don't notice. That's good, bro.
Yeah.
Like I think he got like a medal of freedom. It's like medal of honor type of high honor.
Yeah.
Tapi kerja
See?
jual burger je. It's
Yeah.
like
Mm.
that's another social
Yep.
commentary, like what's happening in this world. But you put all that sprinkled in a high octane zombie crazy genre movie.
Yeah.
That's
Mm.
Zack Snyder's style of filmmaking lah. That's why I really enjoy his movies, because you can watch it as a surface level, or you go deep and you understand. Oh, that's why these guys are here or here or here. Yeah,
Zach really treats the military with respect. I still remember the Man of Steel featurette making of, the scene with the soldiers and all that, how he was treating all with respect. Then one of the soldiers even said, Zach, like, not like other movie directors, he really respects the troops.
yeah.
Mm.
And yeah, totally. So it's good that he highlights this issue here.
Yeah.
Veterans trying to make it again.
Mm. Yep.
I honestly didn't realize that until you said. So yeah, good point lah. Good point.
Mhm.
I guess that Medal of Honor, right, is something useless to Scott in a way.
Yeah,
When
because
Mhm.
he
he's still
touched the
struggling,
medal.
like
Yep.
struggling, flipping burgers, like yeah, tak ada duit,
Ah,
surviving.
It's so weird. He just came out and survived tons of people from the zombie apocalypse, and then you went back and then just grilled burgers. I was like, oh my god,
Yeah,
what is this, man?
and then being used again by the government to say, oh, get money here, all that.
Yeah. Yep.
Also, one more,
yeah.
Ver, what is his name? Verho,
When
Vanderho.
Vanderho.
Venero. Yeah, he did
oh,
say when they tried to recruit him, right? Then he said, "Oh, this is I'll do it, for cathartic." That
Mm.
sounds like Zach talking about making just
Yes.
another cut.
Oh yeah, they did what you call that? They did this Warner Brother in this movie though. I forgot
Ah,
Mm.
what dialogue was it? It was a straight diss Warner Brother.
well,
Uh,
which one?
I
Which
can't
part? Which
remember
part?
exactly. I'll get back to you on that. I couldn't remember, but I remember watching it. I was like, oh, that is
Fire.
that is sarcastic shit on Warner Brothers.
But I remember the mother joke though.
Oh, yeah.
Remember
We
Lily?
all have,
Remember
we
she
all
said
have,
We all have mothers, you can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now the stupid idiots are making another martyr joke out of it. So don't like so
Yeah.
lame.
Come on.
But I think Zack knows that people will make a joke out of it. That's why he put that
Yeah, but
Yes.
where it is lah. Because he knows
Hmm.
that people will always make fun of it. So okay, I'll give you another meme.
Yep.
here we go again.
Same goes to the
That's
Joker
what they.
saying this is society lah. That's
Yeah, yeah.
we live
That
in a
is
Living in
just
society.
for the
society.
trailer. But
Yep.
that line is just for the trailer. It's really.
Hmm.
And there's one Easter egg too. Larry Fong, the
Yeah.
cinematographer from
Yeah.
Independent
Larry.
Oscar,
Oh,
I
dedicated
was
Larry,
like,
to him.
Larry's
It's really
magic.
nice. Was yeah,
Larry the magician.
yeah. What a good
the
friend.
cinematography is so cool.
Yeah.
Oh, think about it. It's all Zack, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All this. That's what I said. Like,
Story, screenplay.
um, like I think Zack's movies, like Sucker Punch. That's why Sucker Punch still need the director's cut lah, not yet out. So hopefully that will be
But
released.
it's confirmed is assisted. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know
Yeah,
why,
it is.
when you're watching Zack's movie, it's like different experience, right? Because he shoot the movie like he shoot an ad.
Yeah.
He shoot movie like TV ad because he came from advertising background, right?
All right.
So
Yeah.
when you watch TV ad, right, it's really compact and yet the shots really nice and everything, right? So but that's why it's very different experience when we're watching Zack's movie and the other movie where there's just shot like you just buy the book filmmaking style of movie. Whereas Zack, I'm gonna use advertising style in the movie making. That's why we feel like wow, every shot's wow.
Yeah.
Very impactful.
No, but also the criticism of Zack is people say, "Oh, everything is just beautiful, but it sucks. No story, no nothing."
Ah,
Oh, it's
like
visual. It's visual filmmaking, man.
yeah,
They
So
also
Well, the
criticize
thing
for
is
the
because I think
script.
people are too focused on the visual, so they didn't realize there's actually a story in that.
yeah,
True.
it's visual. I think like what Navid said lah, it's a visual filmmaking, right? It's more on like you need to see it to like understand it. Like
Yeah.
itulah like the whole time loop. He already showed like, oh, this skeleton, this, and itu pun if you think like, like what? Because
I mean, each shot lah, because since it's a visual filmmaking, right? There's always a message in every shot. So it's whether you
Yeah.
get the message or not. It doesn't have to be like a dialogue or have to be, have to spell it out for you clearly. The shot means something, and especially in Zack's movie, right? Every shot or almost every shot means something.
Yes. Every
So-
shot's like a painting.
Yeah, so as a viewer, you should. I mean, it's also good that he sort of trains the viewer to be active or to be an active audience rather than like a passive viewer. Just like how Christopher Nolan did with his movies, right? He sort of make you engage in his movies, right? Like, oh, you gotta keep up with him rather than having the movie to just spell it out everything for you, spoon feed you with all the information.
Nolan, if you notice, like Tenet lah, I watch it in the cinema, so you can see how people. Even Nolan problem is Nolan's style is very, what is it called it?
Substance over.
No, it's
Mind-blowing.
more on dialogue oriented.
Yeah.
Not exploration, but I forgot the
Exposition.
Exposition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nolan is very, very heavily exposition. So you have to really listen to the dialogues. Nolan's style is very dialogue driven.
Yes.
And itu pun orang kita pun still macam boring ah. I saw internet in the theater, I just turn around, tengok, so my phone. And then by the end, semua blur. Like, what happened?
Aduh.
Yeah, because you never pay attention.
actually-
I think people are not used to
hate it when-
heavy dialogue lah.
No, actually,
Yeah,
the
that's why.
sound editing was also bad.
So
I cannot-
That's one lah.
Yeah, because
so
we, yeah,
the heavy dialogue orang problem, heavy visuals orang problem. So like no, and Nolan and Zack are friends, so that they're like in the two different spectrum. But but Nolan is more friendly with critics lah. Critics semua akan suka. Only Zack je lah yang very controversial.
Since you mentioned it, I really hate it. I really hate it in cinema. People tengok phone tetap like with each other. Movie experience lah. Tak tahan. Especially in front when the suddenly in front of you ada light tetap like. And
Yeah,
you're not
it's annoying.
your phone
Yeah, yeah.
now.
Yep.
You're destroying it, and it's so distracting. Watch the movie. It doesn't buat apa.
Yeah.
So, what's the last movie you all watched in cinemas? For me, it was Birds of Prey.
Tenet. Tenet was my last
Tenet,
one.
yeah, Tenet.
Yeah. Tenet.
Same.
I
all
watched
Tenet, yeah.
Promising Young Woman. I watched my last one.
Oh, that
Very-
one.
Very recent.
I don't like the ending. Sorry. if you all
I
watch
like
that
it.
movie, you'll know.
I like it.
Promising Young Woman. She didn't have to die. Please.
Spoilers, wait.
Oi, oi.
Sorry, but it's out. Whoever wants to see the movie, see lah.
Yeah, I remember.
well.
The last movie I see is Godzilla versus Kong. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Godzilla.
Cool.
Oh my god.
Hey, don't
That's
spoil. I haven't
another-
watched.
happened?
I haven't watched.
Oh,
That's another movie being butchered by Warner Brothers lah. Just for your information.
The aspect
Isn't
lah.
it a little too
it's
short,
very
don't you
rushed.
think?
It's very rushed.
There's a lot
It's
going there.
short, and also they cut a lot, and I don't know what they cut lah, but yeah.
From what I
But
heard,
the
a lot of people
director
say the
seems
action is
confident,
good, just like story.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
When
cut
people
out the
say-
story.
When people say we want the monster was we focus on the fighting, not the story. So we give it a pass.
Oh,
That's kind
I
of
see.
mindset they have. That's the mindset.
Uh,
the director seems happy though, but I don't think he wants to fight them.
Yeah.
And people still
After.
wants the monster was to continue.
is it the same director from the previous movie, Godzilla?
No.
No,
I
it's
don't
totally
know.
different
No.
director.
It's
Yeah.
different.
Four different directors for the Monsterverse movie.
You know what's the
Yeah.
problem with Godzilla vs Kong is that it doesn't have this we call like this mysterious environment where you can feel the size of the monster and the scale of the monster. You just feel like Godzilla and Kong is just like this stupid animal just want to fight and bickering around and throwing around buildings and shit
Yeah.
without this scale that they already put out in that universe. To me, it's like, what the hell are you trying to do, man? Just fight.
Actually, the movie, there are so many similarities with BBS. The story, the script.
Yeah, I
is
think
so similar.
that's why they remove a lot of things.
And
Wow.
they focus more on Kong instead of Godzilla. So,
Yeah, like how they focus more on Batman instead of Superman in the
but the
theatrical
good thing is they focus on the animals, on the creatures, not on the human. Yeah, that is the
Well.
only good thing.
They don't focus on the perspective of the human on the animal. So
Yeah,
they
because people
kind of missing the
complain.
point.
I
Because
won't.
people complain.
I don't go for those. I don't go for Kong movies anyway, so I'll just stay with movies with people.
What about Transformers? There's the same
Well,
problem with Transformers.
Well, a bit lah. I think my favorite Transformers film is the third one, but then that's still the previous.
Yeah, the
1,
first
2,
one.
3
The
lah,
first
okay
one
lah.
is always my favorite. The first
Yeah.
For me, it's
first
always
one
the first one. For me, it's always the first.
Yeah, first
Yeah.
also.
Second, I'll give it like
And-
after the
fifth
third one is like nothing to me.
Yeah.
No,
The fifth
and
one is the
the
worst, man.
and the Linkin Park songs, they're so cool. The 3 movies,
Yeah.
incredible songs with Linkin Park.
Soundtrack, yeah.
Yeah.
Taking
So
me back to
nostalgic.
high school already.
The fifth one is not a movie. is a stupid.
I
I don't know.
from what I see, Transformers movie, right? They're basically just a huge big budget advertisement for toys lah, for their Hasbro
Yeah,
toys.
that's it. That's it.
But the Bumblebee one is good. The spin-off film
Hmm.
is really very good because they
Okay,
focus
but
on the OG. The design of the Transformers is based on the OG and the comics. Yeah, so the fans are really enjoy the movie.
All right.
But surprisingly, right, Transformers franchise is one of the most successful next to Star Wars. Like, oh my god.
yeah,
Star Wars.
Because I think majority of people just love popcorn, mindless popcorn flicks, right? Just sit back and enjoy.
mindless
Like
Star Wars.
yeah,
Star Wars is
Yeah,
very political. It's very political. I think Star Wars.
yeah,
Prequels.
Yeah.
Episode 1 to 3. It's very political.
I'll
Yeah.
just stick to the
Yes,
original Star
episode
Wars.
one. Yeah, episode one is very political. The first one, especially the first one. Episode one.
Yeah, and people
talk
always
about
bash.
trade. Yeah.
Speaking of Star Wars, Zach already mentioned something he wanted to do with a sci-fi movie, and for me, I feel like that's gonna be his version of Star Wars. So if maybe Netflix or whoever greenlights it, I think he said that it's gonna be like a female centric like movie. I don't know if it's gonna be like a Seven Samurai tapi like Star Wars or what.
Yeah.
But I think that's something he was saying lah. He wanted to do that. So I think Zack confirm tak nak do Star Wars is because Star Wars.
So he did say he did say he interested in doing Star Wars though. Someone asked him about Star Wars and he said, "Yeah, if there's opportunity, I would love to direct one."
When was that? Oh, recent interview. He said he's. I don't think as a filmmaker now I fit in their whatever world that they are building.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Because they will only control him again.
Because dulu, yes, I think he did say he's interested, and I think he did pitch the Seven Samurai Jedi movie to them. But recent interview, he said, "I don't think as a filmmaker now my style fits." Because his style, you see that rated R, 18 above, all very gory,
controversial.
Yeah.
If you look at Disney
because always they say one.
Then better stay away from Star Wars because the toxic fans, right?
And
the
fans
is so divided. He's so divided.
And if you think,
look at Ryan Johnson right now.
If you think Snyder fans are toxic, you haven't seen Star Wars fans.
that's even worse.
They even bash George Lucas, the creator of the Star Wars. Yeah.
What is the perfect
right now they are
franchise?
begging for George to come back. Too late. It's too late.
Too late. He sold it.
Yeah.
I don't care about George Lucas because he sold
He's visionary, man.
Star Wars to Disney, and he blames Disney for taking away his creative decision. I was like, then why you sell it in the first place?
When did he blame?
I think he said something like he wants to save his what you call that, his and all the what you call that, the visual effects studio, right? He said he want to save his studio to give to
jobs, right?
save the employees, right?
Jobs, give them jobs.
I think the main reason is because people hated him too much for the prequels.
Fans angry because he sold it. Because he sold Lucas to Ticos. That's why fans very angry because they know Ticos gonna ruin it. And see, they really ruin it. So
they did.
They're begging him to come back because they want him to replace that lady. All these new movies all with the SJW. Agenda.
Actually, there's a guy named Dave, right, doing the Clone Wars series. Dave Filoni. Do you guys know him?
Yeah,
I've heard of him.
Yeah, everybody's right now. They wish Dave will become the president of Lucasfilm
Hmm.
because because he know the laws of Star Wars, everything. Yeah, he's like the apprentice of Lucas. That's why the fans keep hoping he will take in charge of the Lucasfilm.
You know, the funny thing is that Kathleen Kennedy, right, the lady, right, she bought
No.
the Star Wars from George, and after that, she admitted that she didn't know what to do with the whole franchise.
But
Like,
but she knew, but she knew he want a female Jedi. He want a female Jedi that is powerful.
No, there's
Yeah,
always
but
a female Jedi. What?
yeah,
There's always a female
Ahsoka,
Jedi.
right?
Ray, yeah,
Yeah,
Ahsoka, yeah.
even before Ahsoka also. But Ahsoka is the
There,
famous one.
there are
Lah.
many,
The
there are
thing
many
is,
female Jedi.
she really doesn't know what to do with it. She knows it's a big IP lah. So they know it's like cash cow. So I'm gonna buy it. But
Well,
yeah, I don't know what to do with it.
actually, Kathleen Kennedy is a famous producer. You know, he
Yep.
he's a producer of Indiana Jones and Back to the Future. She works with Steven Spielberg. Yeah, that's why
Yeah.
George thinks she is the perfect candidate to lead Lucasfilm.
Okay.
But he's wrong.
Amir asking if we discuss time loop. Yes.
That's
Just a bit
really good.
recap lah. We think it's a time loop, and also I think Chester
Simulation.
on. He said that it's gonna be like maybe it's a simulation. Government doing some simulation. I think,
Oh,
yeah.
I have a question though. Why Zeus keep a prisoner? Remember
What
when
yeah,
right?
yeah.
And then also the guy that he said walk out.
Or
He didn't say
no.
Zeus just take him to the room and then keep him there.
No,
Yeah,
notice
Then he
something.
escaped.
Notice something. Now that's a good point. When the queen died, he straight away go to them, right?
Yeah,
So he's trying to
yeah.
make a new
when
queen,
the queen
probably.
died.
Right?
She
But
hear
then
it.
again,
She
he
hear the
also
cry.
the guy.
Just
The
as
guy
She
a,
hear it.
or he wants to make more queens to reproduce. So he keeps them first for a while, and then
No, the guy who escaped. You know, the guy who when the coyote told the story, right? The guy also being kept as a prisoner. I was thinking that
for
also
guy, I don't
probably for as a future queen, but then again, that's a guy also. He killed a guy also. He
That
killed
one
two guys, and then the third one escaped.
confirm explore lah in the prequel.
I was like, oh, why? Because everyone he just beat, right? And then there's a few people he kept as a prisoner.
Maybe that guy is supposed to be a future alpha.
Yeah, because the
Something.
general, right, with the queen, the one who's always with the queen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
So Coyote, I think Coyote will be the next queen.
Maybe yet again, Zack pick again a mythos from Mad Max Fury Road.
Yeah.
Love that movie.
See, there's a
He
lot of
takes
things.
everything.
It's like,
He takes everything.
fuck's sake, man.
That's why
mad.
That's why I said if he gets whatever Netflix studio or whatever he gets approved with his new sci-fi movie, that's gonna be the Star Wars, Zack Snyder Star Wars. Imagine if he has Star Wars, that's what he will do.
Yeah.
So that's why for me it's like I'm so excited for that. I hope Netflix or whoever will approve that, because that is definitely Zack Snyder Star Wars, tapi for adults lah, not for kids, because he's gonna go crazy. Probably hit split out or whatever more. Whatever.
I think an R-rated Darth Vader film will be perfect.
R-rated.
Darth Vader.
Sure.
We will see a very, very aggressive type of Darth Vader character.
Yeah, it will be good.
Who knows?
Yeah, man.
I'm tired of PG-13 stuff. I just want more R-rated stuff right now.
But somehow tikus smoke allowed it lah. Tikus.
Yeah, but that's why I don't watch much Disney content pun dah sangat.
But there are rumors that Marvel is eyeing on him. Maybe he
Ah.
will join the MCU. We
Um,
don't know.
I
Try
don't
lah,
think I don't think he would lah.
No, I
He's
think
he's too much
more-
for them.
he's more interested in doing original IPs. That's why we have Army, and I hope the sci-fi movie are like, that's his Star Wars. That is his Star Wars. I want to see.
Yeah.
He did say he was working on something at the moment. So whatever it is, we'll be
That's
waiting.
scary, bro, right? That's
I
scary,
mean,
bro.
Maybe
I mean,
the
the
King
dude is
Arthur
like the
movie,
new James
maybe.
Cameron.
Hmm.
I mean, like the dude is like the new James Cameron. You know, franchise after franchise and after franchise,
Yeah.
and after big movie,
But
whatever. My
difference is James Cameron gets all the good reviews, right? So
And the $1 billion success.
What,
Yeah.
what about Terminator? The reboot
that
Only the
one,
first two.
one.
you know, you
No.
know someone can be the perfect candidate to replace Cameron for Terminator franchise.
And?
Zack Snyder.
he is making a Terminator franchise
Shit,
now.
man.
It's in Army of the Dead. What the other robot
Zack.
zombie one?
I
I
just
remember
wanna-
What?
what? Oh. No, I
I
just
just
remember
wanna-
James Cameron.
Yeah. Go.
I remember James Cameron saying that was one of his inspirations. Isn't that
Yes,
cool?
yes.
Him
Yep.
and
One of his
Robert
top-
Rodriguez.
Yeah.
Both.
So
Yeah.
You know, Zach wrote the script for 300, the third one.
Yeah.
Third,
Yeah.
We didn't talk about that. Yeah.
Of
third
course they
installment
passed it
of
up.
300.
He said
Yeah.
it's supposed to be the part 3,
Yeah.
but he wrote
He
it
rejected.
until he becomes something else, which is something else.
A gay story.
Well,
And then
Yeah.
and later
Yeah.
Warner Brothers reject it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Anti Snyder.
can we not talk about Warner Brothers right now? They're just making more blood everything.
I mean, the dude is going to write a 300. The third 300 movie by making Iskandar Zulkarnain a gay character. I was like, oh my god,
Xander.
Christ!
Xander great. No, because he likes all this mythology type of
Yes.
Yeah.
stories. So that's why he's really trying to do more of that. Maybe King Arthur also. Don't know how.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
King Arthur. Yep.
Maybe he can finally do a good
Definitely in
King
60s.
Arthur movie.
He said
What?
the King Arthur will be shot in the 60s environment, is it?
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
the Gold Rush.
The
Yeah.
Gold Rush. Gold Rush.
Well, Netflix,
Yeah,
whoever.
that's different. That's different, right? Like,
I can't even imagine how. Like, never mind. I'm just gonna let you do you. No, when we said something like, we will imagine, right? Oh, it's gonna be like awesome. It's gonna be like this. But he said King Arthur in the 60s. How?
like how?
I can't even imagine it.
How?
Hmm.
How would that make it like? What makes it different than just doing it in medieval punya time, right? So,
It's like
Maybe maybe the
Right.
themes, the social commentary of it. Who knows?
most definitely lah. Most definitely.
There's a lot
Just
there.
like the Jedi, right? They also based on the samurais. So maybe Zack
Yes.
will create another version of King Arthur.
Mhm.
We don't know.
Well, Zack's brain tick differently than us, lah.
Yeah.
That's how it is. When we think, oh, it's gonna be like this, you're definitely gonna go the opposite way. Right? So
That's
we think it's A, but you're probably gonna B. So you're gonna B. When we choose B, you will go to A. Like,
No, that's why I say, like, if you watch his movie, if you have a certain perspective of, oh, this is gonna happen like this, you won't enjoy it, bro. You won't enjoy it. You won't enjoy it, especially if the marketing selling, oh, this movie is a zombie movie. You won't really get it. That's why I say it's a Watchmen for zombie genre. Not just zombie lah, like you say, Alien also can, Terminator also can, all this genre. You know,
Yeah.
like how Watchmen was a commentary on comic book movies. This is a commentary of this genre, heist zombies.
It's
Wow,
actually
man.
okay to watch it with expectation, because that's two type of person two type of people It's either you know you the movie surprise you and it's like, wow, it's actually like this when I expect like this, and the other type was, hey, why like this? It's supposed to be like this.
Yeah,
That's why I said,
yeah,
you have to follow the movie. Even if you expect it to be B, when the movie goes to C, D, E, you need to follow it. That's the type of person we should be like, wow, oh, we thought it would be this and it go this. But there's a certain type of people who die want the movie to be like what they expect. If you want it to be like what you expect, you make the movie lah. You don't watch the movie. I mean, it's boring. It's too long. It's boring. There's a stupid subplot. Then you make one lah. Why you watch this one?
Make one yourself.
No, I mean
No.
you don't go to Mama and teach them how to do the roti canai. Right? Why roti canai like this? Why didn't you why did you do like this? Hey, then you go home, make yourself lah.
Yeah.
no. One thing
You don't complain shit like this.
that's one thing why I think Zack deserves to have his own franchise, his own ideas. It's because of fans, especially. You see lah, BVS. People say, "Oh, why Superman died? Like it's so soon. Only second movie." Like it's what it is. That's what he was planning. See
Yeah.
in
Justice League.
Justice in Snyder Cut, you see him rise up, and it makes sense in this story. Like usually big IPs like Star Wars, or DC or Marvel, people will have that, behind their head. So I feel kesian Zack lah, he always gets that. But tapi MCU, they don't use Mandarin, they use whatever, okay pula, like they can accept lah. I don't know, it's just bias, I
And
guess.
then
I think
the
it's not
Mandarin.
the fans, it's the bloggers, it's the movie critics. It's never a fan's fault lah. That's the thing. No, there's fans who read the comics and then expect the movie to be like the comic, and then there's a certain fans who expect it to be explored more. Because if I want it to be like comics, might as well I just read the comics, right? So
Exactly.
but then again, there's a third party who keep simbah minyak, and no, this shouldn't be like this, it shouldn't be like this. You read the comic, right? It should be like this, when actually they don't know what the hell they're talking about. They just want to see the world burn.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
Marvel
I
fans
never
are cool.
blame the fans, even the Marvels one. It's always the bloggers and the critics. They got paid to do that, right? So
The Marvel fans, some didn't read the comics. They just watch the movie and they know nothing about it. So there is
some
also
of the DC fans also.
No, for me, I avoid comics because I want to enjoy Zack's movies lah. For me, I started reading a bit, but then it's like, oh no. When Zack is still making BVS or whatever, I said no. I'm gonna watch this with a clear mind so that I can enjoy it as it is without behind my back. Oh, in the comics says this. This character's supposed to do this. Especially like if you see Aquaman. Oh, in the comics, Aquaman don't look like this. All this. But now we have a badass Aquaman lah. So it's, people will always.
Actually, there's a long-haired Aquaman.
No, I mean, apa bukan like who says Jason Momoa is not white, right? He's a mix.
Hawaiian.
Why he don't have orange hair? Yellow hair. Why you don't have? It's not
But
blonde. Why?
Yeah.
but the comics version is so boring, man. The Aquaman in the comics. I
You
think
sure?
Zack. I
You
think
sure?
Zack
Which
really
topic you read, man?
the Jeff Jones one. The Jeff Jones one.
Oh,
The Jeff
the
Jones
new
one.
50, the
Because
new
that's the
52.
thing. Because there's a lot of writers, right? There's a certain writers who write the characters to be like very dull. But like you said, like Marvel fans, there are some Marvel fans who didn't read comics. Same also with DC, right? They just watch Nolan verse, and then suddenly there's a I'm a DC fan now. Like what? What now?
Batman fans. Batman fans.
No.
You just watched
Yeah.
the trilogy, and then you claim you're a DC fan now? Or Batman fans now? What? Come
No,
on,
for me,
man.
Yeah.
it's okay. Like it's okay if you want to be a fan of something lah, but don't gatekeep lah. Like don't gatekeep
Don't
like
label lah. That's the thing.
don't gatekeep like, oh, this character's supposed to be just like Heath Ledger's Joker. Don't like, oh, this supposed to be this Batman's supposed to be like in this comic. Kena sama juga. No, it's like,
That's the thing.
you need to be open-minded lah. Open-minded.
That's the thing about the Jokers, right? Even in the comic, there's a multiple Jokers. So when people say,
Yeah.
"Oh, Jokers is not like this," the Jared Leto Joker, how would you know? Even in the comic, said there's a three type of Jokers. How would you know which one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Read
I mean,
comment.
people, if you really want to gatekeep, like, oh, Joker's not like this in the comic, you sure? The comic said
Yeah.
something else.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So you
Hey.
cannot really relate the really die 100% exactly like the comics lah. You know, this is movies. You know, so if you want
Yeah.
exactly like comics, you watch animated series. Then okay. No, live action you cannot do exactly like comic. It's live action. There's some
Yeah.
things that won't make
That-
sense on.
Then you will look like, okay, this, I'm not trying to diss on CW, but the Flash,
Impulse.
yeah, it looks
The
like that
latest
lah.
one,
Like, you want to be exact like comic
We do
book.
not.
Yeah, right. That's the thing.
I
That's
do
why
not
it
want to
only
talk about
works on
CW.
animated series and not live action lah. Animated series and you can go crazy lah because it's cartoon, right? Animated series. But live action cannot lah. It is impossible to do exactly like comics. Some frame can be exactly like the comics, but not from A to Z exactly like comic. Come on, man.
Mhm.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, exactly.
And then people
You know,
calling him
I
legend.
have one advice for people. You know, you when you go to the movies, you put a lower expectation on the movie so you can enjoy it more.
Yep.
You know,
Exactly.
when you put high expectation,
True.
it's pressure on you also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you're gonna waste your energy and time to watch the movie. So basically,
Yeah.
don't watch the movie. lah.
Happy also. People were excited, right? You cannot say lower your expectation because people are excited. You know, when they say, okay, there's a cyborg movie coming out. So suddenly they announce. People are gonna be excited one. But of course lah, you cannot be like very, very excited because all the shit happened before, right? But people are gonna be excited, right? So cannot be lower expectation unless it's a new IP, like let's say like Army of the Dead, right? So you can say, okay, let's we don't know what's gonna happen, right? So because it's something new, so we can just gauge our expectation lower or higher or something. For something the IP that's there, cannot say, oh, just lower. You know, like let's say they said, oh, new Terminator gonna coming out. Oh, people gonna be like crazy one, and then turn out shit. So it's a loop, you know. Every time the new Terminator come out, people are excited one, and then oh shit and then new coming out, people excited. The new one's gonna be like different from the old one. Same shit.
Yeah.
So
Same shit, different character.
But the
Yeah,
reboot
yeah.
is a but the reboot is a little bit different. They kind of ruined the John Connor story.
Why
I
they
already
kill out
lost
John
hope
Connor,
with
I
that.
don't know lah.
I lost hope in that franchise already.
Yeah, because
Ever,
because
ever
just
since
watch
they
the-
ever since they made John Connor into the Terminator, I think it was Genesis or something. I was like,
Mhm.
what the fuck am I watching now?
just stick to the first and second
actually,
ones enough lah.
actually, the Terminator's
No,
movies are basically
No.
the same.
the
No, it's
first,
very
the second, and Salvation. Yeah, that's the only three Terminator movies that ever existed.
Yeah. I
The-
felt that even Salvation, right, even though it's not as good as the first and second, but at least it continues the story, you know, continues into John Connor's era when he's able to lead a team.
You know,
I
it's
thought that
quite
was
interesting.
that was a good idea.
Christian Bale was in it. So it was-
But
Yeah.
And
they say the
actually, they
reboot.
were
But they say the reboot is a direct sequel, but I don't think so. I can accept. I can
Yeah.
accept,
Oh man.
isn't it? They ruined the John Connor story. Wow, they just erase him from the timeline. You know, he's not a sequel to the second movie.
No, because for me, I respect Cameron, like James Cameron, because he did write that script, Terminator. What the new one, the latest one?
Mhm.
Yeah,
What was he
Fuck,
thinking?
I can't remember.
What
he did.
was he thinking?
He did write. He did write that script. So it was. It's the same issue like people hating on George Lucas again, lah, which is the guy who had the idea, the first guy who had the idea. You hate his idea, and then
Well,
yeah. So because Cameron still has the IP, Terminator IP, so he was trying to build something lah from that, but people didn't like it, so I think they dropped it lah. It's not.
No,
it's
no,
not
Cameron.
continuing the story.
I mean, Cameron and Lucas are two. It's like a different case, you know, because Cameron is more on. Actually, he was gonna do a third Terminator movie by taking people from the future war into the present timeline and then destroy what's it called again? Oh my god, that
Skynet.
yeah, Skynet. Yeah, he was trying to do that storyline instead of we go into the future. So basically, it's like, you know, it's more interesting that way. But Titanic came in the way, so we just dropped the Terminator 3 and then just go with Titanic. Oh my
I
god.
think he's more invested in Avatar now lah. So
Yeah.
I
yeah,
think
yeah, yeah.
franchise is not
Four
really
movies, right?
don't really care. Yeah.
I think there are four
I like
movies.
I like the first Avatar, so we'll see what the second one does.
Come on, but Avatar doesn't need a sequel. It's
You
the first
mean
movie is
You
already
don't know that. You don't know that. Suddenly it's gonna be crazy. Like how people thought, oh, Avatar is just a Pocahontas ripoff, whatever. Suddenly make like the most earning movie ever. So you don't know
and
that
he just earned the record
because
again.
because they
Be-
keep releasing, you know. They keep releasing.
because James Cameron, I think he's that type of when he does something, it's just crazy. So I love that he is inspired by Zack. So
Yeah.
Mhm.
I remember watching Titanic 3D in cinemas when they released in cinemas. It was so cool.
Mm.
Watching on the big screen again.
Classic.
So, anyone watch the Terminator 2 extended edition?
Yeah, I
I
watched
did.
it.
Yeah.
I did.
Yep.
I accept that as the ending, the alternate ending. Well, you know, if you watch it, you know.
Mm.
That's it. That's canon. That's it.
what's the alternate ending?
Everything is okay in the world. Sarah Connor is old and she's happy, and then John Connor has a daughter. And there,
Oh,
simple. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I accept only that's the canon. The others don't count.
Yeah, especially the fifth one. The fifth one is totally a mess.
Dun, 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 dun,
I think they play too much with the time travel shit already.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
that's
writers
why
are
I'm worried.
It's getting too repetitive.
the writers are on drugs. They don't know what they are writing. Oh,
That's why I'm so
just
worried about the time loop in Army of the Dead.
well, Justice
Okay.
League 2
Yeah.
also will
Oh man.
just JL2 will be involved the time travel, right?
Yeah.
We don't know that yet.
But
Yeah.
I
But it'll
don't
be
want
a
Zack
different
to go
form.
in a toxic environment anymore. So I hope he's just happy where he is and make
Yeah.
more movies.
we'll see what happens.
Unless
what
you know
happens.
the
See,
people already gone.
change in management, right?
The merger.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
hopefully that will help. But I don't know. I want him to be happy making movies, not stress out.
But there will be an investor day for Warner Media. I don't know when. So let's wait for the announcement.
Hmm.
Let's hope they
Yeah.
will restore the Snyderverse.
Yep.
Bye bye. And sign off.
Like Zack said lah, the cooler heads will prevail. Is it something like
Yep.
that? Something along
Yeah.
the line. So I think
Yep.
what he mentioned is what he meant is that the end Sanov is the one who keep doing interviews bashing all the fans, all bashing Zack and everything, while the fans and him keep quiet and just demand for the Snyderverse, right? So see how
Zack,
I think Zack knows what's going on so that's why
maybe.
I'm gonna do something else first. You know where to find me.
Well,
Hopefully,
actually,
He
I mean,
didn't.
I really can't imagine black color. Really can't. So
oh man. So
I really hope he Zack will be back soon with a happy
actually,
environment, not with the current environment, definitely.
well,
He
there's an
He
article say
didn't
that
have to. He didn't have to mention her, but he did. In the article.
Yeah, the latest one, right?
Yeah.
well,
Headshot one.
well,
No,
if you
it
guys
shows
don't know,
lah.
maybe the Snyderverse will be made into a comic book. Yeah.
No, he said they
Yeah.
cancelled it. They cancelled it.
Or Jim Lee says it's because of budget reasons, right?
Yeah,
Mhm,
cancelled.
yeah.
For me,
guys,
I
we
just
need
don't
to
want
move on.
toxic environment. Yeah,
I want Zack to be in a happy environment.
yeah.
I guess we just need to move on from Snyderverse to Armyverse or Deadverse or whatever.
For
I
now.
guess Deadverse is so
Never
much
move
better.
on.
Is
Snyderverse.
Army
Have faith, man. Have faith.
Yeah, I'm not moving on, but of course focus on stuff too.
no lah. For me,
Yeah.
if there's hashtag events, continue. But
Yeah.
at the same time, support his
whatever
upcoming
Current
series.
thing what he's doing lah. Yeah.
whatever projects support.
Yep.
Because his own Star Wars. I'm excited for that. Because for me,
Yeah,
Star Wars right now is too. The fans
Um,
are crazy. Everything is crazy. So like, I want something fresh. So I hope Zack can bring that into the table. A Star
Yeah.
Wars universe, a Snyderverse of Star Wars.
AJ lah. I think the toxic fans came from the newest generation lah. The sequels, the 3 sequels.
No,
That's when
the old one.
the shit
I think it's the
crumbling
old
down.
one. The old
No,
Snyderverse.
the old one, angry because he sold it. That's the only thing. The
No.
one that really bad is the new generation one. Because they didn't respect the the origins one. Yeah, okay. It's Skywalker. Like Skywalker is that, bury it. When actually the Star Wars is actually about Skywalker. You cannot just you just like bury it. You cannot like, oh, it's Kylo Ren now. That's a problem with the new fans lah.
Yeah.
They don't respect the origin.
Actually, the sequel, right? They don't have. I do think there's a story behind. They are just.
Oh, it's just for
because-
money and selling toys only. That's
No,
Disney lah.
So because there are three different director. That's
More
why they
like
didn't plan anything.
more like two
So
directors and one.
yeah,
Like
two directors. So at first, J.J. Abrams
Yeah.
first he planted the seed in episode 7, and then after that, Ryan Johnson he didn't even watch the movie, and he just wrote everything he wants. Okay,
Yeah,
and just toss
there's no
there.
continuation lah.
Yeah.
I felt that they killed all of our
No.
beloved characters too quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In episode 7, they killed Hans. And then second
then
one
they killed
was
Luke.
Luke. Like
Then
Luke
Ray.
didn't even do much, and he just gone.
Yeah.
Actually, the last
And Princess Leia. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
okay, they want to kill her off, fine, because the actress passed away, right? Give her a good death. But she came back. It's like, what? Now
She's a
what?
Force
She's
ghost.
a Force Ghost. Like, give her a good
She's a
death and
Jedi.
move on already lah. You still want to make her a CGI character? Come on.
It's
That's the thing.
suddenly
I mean,
becoming a Jedi, you know.
I mean, we understand lah. This is a new timeline, right? But give a good send off lah.
Yeah.
No.
The disrespect lah, aduh.
But the
It
thing
was.
is,
Yeah.
why Leia suddenly is a Jedi right now? It doesn't make any sense. Oh my god. It's like a fan service, you know. Actually, episode 9 is just like a fan service for the Star Wars fans. Let's just throw everything inside. Yeah.
And why is Rey suddenly Palpatine's granddaughter?
Right?
I don't know lah. The whole
Yeah,
fantasy
actually,
chaos.
But right now we got the Mandalorian. That's all. Yeah.
Yeah,
We
I know
just
what
focus
that.
on the Mandalorian.
Okay,
At
guys.
least they-
Okay.
Okay lah.
So already reaching 2 hours. So any last
Mhm.
words about Army of the Dead or anything?
Waiting for the
great movie.
prequels. Waiting for the sequels. Let's see how this, far this rabbit hole
sequel.
goes.
Yeah.
I just wish for the sequel we can see Chambers and Coyote
Huntsman.
team up.
Yep.
And Guzman, they team
Guzman.
up and then they trap both.
You're dead.
I mean, they trap they trap Martin into to Valentine. That would be so cool.
Yeah, but they're
Yeah.
dead. I think those who are dead will remain dead lah.
There's one dude with Guzman, right? He's very clever. He just don't want to take part in this spice. You know that? There's one dude. Right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
remember the ending when he got beaten. You think he will spread it to the other parts of the world.
Mexico.
Yeah,
New
you
Mexico,
think
Yeah.
Mexico.
Ah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mexico City.
it will spread more if he doesn't
Yeah,
kill
I think-
himself?
Yeah.
He will spread it.
The plane
I mean,
will crash first. The
I think
plane crash first.
in that timeline, if you have, I'm not sure what you call it, but if in that timeline, yes, he will be the big baddie in Mexico City.
Interesting. He could be the main one in the sequel, the main baddie.
Yeah, because Zack said that he would be the one probably in the sequel, no? But he said yes, he's the bad guy.
Interesting.
There are 5 people in the planes, right?
He really didn't freak out, right? He's just like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
Like it's
He
like
laughed, right?
oh, fuck, again.
And-
It's like
And he
again?
didn't even know. He didn't even know he was beaten.
Yeah, man.
No. That's not the point. The point is he didn't freak out when he realized he got beaten.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
he's just
yeah.
Oh
Like,
shit! Again? Something
it?
like that. Like he gone through it before. Like he thought,
Yeah, most
okay,
definitely.
this time I made it, but shit. Got.
Yeah.
The war,
And I
the
think
war
like
is to another realm.
I have a feeling like Dieter is the mastermind behind this. I'm not
Hey,
sure
could
why.
be.
But I have
Could be.
a feeling that
Ah.
he's the mastermind behind because he's the one who knows about the portal.
You have,
Yeah,
No,
the time
you
loop.
have to
The time
wait
loop.
for that. Wait for Army of Thieves to find out.
Yeah. So for me, I'm
No,
excited.
He's
see
the one
Army
that
of-
mentioned the time loop, right? He's the one that mentioned the time loop.
Yeah, but I think Dieter knows more about the vault. The vault.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
He
you guys-
only need 30 minutes.
If you guys realize that that Blind Tanaka didn't give any like code to Dieter,
Mm.
right? Or anything.
Yeah.
No, because that's why they call safe cracker. He has to crack the code himself.
And the mechanism is randomized. If
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
It's
that's
if you if you hear
yeah.
it, if
And
he
you
if he
notice the key, right? 3 hole 4.
mm,
I think the vault also they have the 3 knob, 4 knobs as well. If you
Oh
look
yeah,
back,
yeah.
Mm.
remember
Mm.
the montage of them planning and they show, right? Like, oh, they go in. In that montage
yeah,
you see 3.
oh
So
man,
maybe that's the third try.
let's
So this one's the
go.
fourth.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All
Need
right.
to
Yeah,
just
so
rewatch it
crazy,
again.
man.
Well,
Oh my
well,
God.
Army of Thieves will be directed by Dieter himself, the
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
yeah,
actor.
yeah.
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 Matthias.
The
So
anime, right?
anime
Oh,
is Zack also will direct one of
Oh,
it, and Jake Oliva. So
Oliva.
I think the prequel movie will be, it's not gonna be a zombie movie. He said it's gonna be like a romantic comedy.
Was it? Oh
Yeah.
man.
So it's a different movie because if you know his background, the German actor, he is more well known for romantic
comedies.
comedy.
Yeah.
See.
So you
We'll
cannot
watch
expect
it.
anything, but I think he will explore the vault. Like, what is this? Is there a different realm or what? Gonna explore that.
Do watch his comedies if you all want. Yeah. The German stuff.
Okay.
Oh, DK
Rabbit
got
Without
promoted.
Ears too is one. What's that? Oh.
oh,
Mm,
maybe he doesn't know.
No, he
nah,
definitely
he
knows.
definitely know. He definitely knows.
It's his, right? How come he
Yeah.
didn't know?
Yeah.
His vault.
I like the booby trap part though. They use the zombie as the test.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I think because the Naka just wants the zombie blood, right? So
Yeah,
he
yeah, yeah.
so
Don't
he
care.
enlists his head of security, Martin, go and handle that part, while this team just go in and kill him off. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because the ladder, because they don't really he don't really care about this team. He
No.
just want all whatever they were planning lah. Yeah.
He
So
wants
he
the
just
head.
needs. So what he needs is he needs this team to secure to
Okay.
secure Martin, right? To like protect him
Mm.
from the zombies, right?
Yeah.
That's
But
why he
also-
deserved
Mm.
that.
But
That's why he
also this
deserved
one
that
also
tiger death.
Venero also, if you notice, he when there's booby traps, he just macam mengeluh and just go up, take zombie. He knows what to do already. Like
Yeah.
he's been here. He's been
Yeah,
here
yeah.
already. He knows what to do.
Yeah.
That's why I said when he got bit when he realized he got bit, he didn't really freak out. He just like, oh
Yeah.
fuck. It's like
Yeah.
Oh shit!
this
Here we
guy,
go again.
So I just hope in the sequel they explore, or the prequel they explore, like what is this guy. I think Zack said he will explore Venro's journey, like where he was from, something like that lah.
Mhm.
See how.
I just want to see where it ends. How they're gonna end it, all of this all together. That'd be really interesting.
It's gonna be so meta, like oh my god, like aliens.
I don't
Time.
care how it ends. I want to know how it starts. What the
That's
fuck
how
the
it
government
starts.
do with with the alien?
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
kind of agreement did she do with the
Yeah,
alien?
experiment. Yeah, experiment.
There must be some agreement, They say, okay, we're gonna give you something, you experiment on your guy, and we see where it goes from there.
Yeah.
So maybe we can
That's
see
how it
more
starts.
zombie
I don't
animals.
I don't think it's a serum, I think it's like an actual alien and they're trying to bond it with actual human. In a way.
ET.
Yeah.
You mean ET?
Yeah, maybe like ET or something.
I think it's
Oh
okay.
man.
I was thinking like a virus, it's like because of the blue thingy, right? It's like probably the virus because when well he bit and transferred the virus sort of kind of things.
Or maybe the government communicate with the aliens. We don't know. And the
Yeah.
aliens just send
Area
the alien
51
like
anyway, right?
yeah, yeah.
Mm.
It can go anywhere, man.
Yeah, maybe the government just tell the aliens to bring a zombie from the other planets. Maybe it can be
Or
possible.
maybe zombies are like a mutation of the
Yeah.
alien. So it's
Yeah.
not
Oh
really a
man.
zombie,
No.
but it's a failed mutation. Only the
Yeah.
alpha is like close there.
Or
Or
maybe
maybe the kid
Zeus.
will be the full alien.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or maybe
Or maybe Venero.
or maybe
Yeah.
Zeus is from the other planets that came here. I don't know. There are
Yeah,
many possibilities.
so much possibilities. I
So
hope
much.
we can see in the
Yeah.
prequel movie. I think prequel movie won't really explore much. I think the anime will
Mm.
explore a lot.
Yeah.
Prequel
Yeah.
movie probably Dieter, just focus on Dieter's character and the vault. Why is that vault so special?
Hmm.
Yeah, I think
You
it will
see,
focus more on the vault.
when Dieter see the blueprint, also he didn't really like surprise, right? It's
Yeah,
like he already knows about the blueprint, and then but he did hesitate a bit. Remember when they asked him,
I
I was
think.
wondering why Bly asked him specifically to
Mm,
take the vault, and he's
yeah,
like, "Oh, I know about this vault, and then he explained about the thingy.
And he
Mm.
really loves the work. It's like
yeah.
it's like
Mm.
the dream of his life. Wow, so fascinating.
Speaking of dream, you notice how the whole film is shot like in a dreamlike quality kind of style.
Yeah, he used
Yeah.
the
Like
dream lens.
yeah. Why the
You know,
whole? I'm not saying that. Why if the whole thing is like a dream or like a simulation, right? Who
But
knows?
there's a
It is.
certain scene only. The focus, defocus.
yeah.
Okay.
There's a
Well,
certain
if
scene.
No,
you
but
Rewatch
if
it.
you if you watch the behind the scene, right, he did use a camera because he want to zoom let us feel we are right in front of the characters.
yeah, I think
It's a
yeah,
camera.
I think Navi, you bring up a point. It might not be a
Mm.
simulation, but it might be a dream. So they are reliving the dream, Inception a bit, like like
Ah,
Inception.
Inception. Yeah.
It's like the
Inception
Matrix.
style.
This is like
Yeah.
the Matrix already. The Matrix.
Yeah,
Right. Right.
like
There's so
it's a
much.
nightmare. It's a nightmare world.
Nightmare.
They're all living
Ah.
in a nightmare.
Yeah. Mm.
It's like
Because remember, Zach rewrite the script. I know the script. He said has been a very long time since Dawn of the Dead, but he rewrote it again for Netflix.
Mhm.
So and he
Mm.
has already been in deep with his Justice League ideas, and he might
Right. Right.
You might
explore
transfer
more.
the
Here.
idea.
He might explore more a lot here. Like I think um, the anti-life, right? I noticed if you notice Vendero's tattoo, Alpha,
yeah, yeah,
The
yeah.
Omega,
yeah, the Omega symbol.
Alpha and
Yeah.
Omega.
Mm.
Are they related? That's why maybe
Yeah.
he's written. Maybe he'll be something different because he's a Omega,
Yeah.
Alpha
There's
and Omega. So
I don't know whether I'm wrong, but there's an Omega symbol on in the Las Vegas, like in the
oh
beginning of the movie.
Oh,
Is it?
Maybe
serious?
I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
that's
When
good.
when
Me
when the,
too.
when Juice and his bodyguard standing at the mountain, right? You can see the scenery of Las Vegas. I think I saw the Omega symbol on the building.
On the
I
Maybe I'm
think
building.
wrong.
I think the Omega symbol refers back to Venero when he's back in college. I guess it's like a fraternity, something like that.
Yeah, but no, we're saying that Omega, Alpha, and Omega. So like Alpha
Oh,
by Omega. So what does that mean? Anti-life.
Mm. Mhm.
I see. No, I get
What's
it.
on Earth? The
So
anti-life is on Earth.
you know, it's crazy. We can just go all day talking about this because there's so much to dig. That's why I feel like why do you guys see this as just a normal zombie movie? It's so much things that we can dive
That's
talk
the
about it.
thing. When you have this mentality, when you go in, okay, I'm gonna watch a zombie movie. No, this is not a zombie movie. You know, when you think about, okay, like let's say you watch Fast and Furious, right? Okay, but you go in the cinema with the mentality of
Fast and Furious movie.
yeah,
So you'll get it lah because it is that. But this
yeah.
movie is more complex than just a zombie movie.
No. When you think about Fast and Furious, you thought it's gonna be like racing movies or about uh, car modifications style of movies, but it's not.
They move away from that already lah.
Yeah,
After
that's the thing. So
first one. First
when
and
when you
second.
when you walk into the cinema with wrong mentality, wrong expectation, then this what happened lah. Boring lah.
No, because I know
upload
now
lah, whatnot,
now people walk into a Fast and Furious movie knowing what to expect already. It's
Yeah, well,
just crazy.
Fast and Furious lah. You know already.
Alright.
But what I'm saying is, you cannot expect, you cannot judge a movie from its trailer itself. Like
Yeah.
Army,
Yeah,
right? When you say, okay, I saw a zombie, it must be a zombie movie. When it's actually about something else. It's about a person, the group of people trying to do a heist. It's just the situation is in a zombie
Yeah.
situation. It's not
Yep.
zombie movie per se. So
Yeah, correct.
when you go in with, okay, I'm gonna watch a zombie movie, and then it's not a zombie movie, that's when subplot lah, boring lah, too panjang lah, and then what, the zombie can beranak and everything. That's not the point. Hey, did you really do you understand the movie or not? If you
No,
cannot
for me-
understand the movie, don't write a review.
It's
Tak,
like this lah.
actually kan dia macam kau masuk dalam satu movie ni and then kau just tengok dekat dia punya muka je, kau tahu tak? Kau tak tengok kat dia punya tangan,
Yes.
kat dia punya kaki and
Yes.
dia punya badan. Kau tak tengok,
Yes.
kau tak masuk dalam dia tau.
Yes.
Kau tengok kat muka dia kau expect apa kan?
Yeah, because
Kau tak dapat lah.
what I'm saying exactly what Faris is trying to say here. The trailer memang sell this is a heist and zombie movie, which it is, but that is the surface. That is like if you watch a movie surface level, you'll get that, and some people don't like it because it's just too surface.
Yeah.
There's more to it. You have to keep digging. Like
Yeah.
how we are talking lah. There's UFO. There's what the hell, like time loop, like robots. There's so much more that
You watch
needs to die.
movie, you're in the passenger seat, you're not driving. That's what's wrong with these people. You're not driving, you are a passenger in this movie. You need to just go with the flow. When the movie goes right, and then you keep saying no, it's wrong way, you need to go left. That's when shit like this happen lah. All the stupid critics, all the stupid reviews lah. Because you want the movie to be your movie. This is not your movie.
Because if you want to talk about subplot, I think the subplot is mostly the relationship between Scott and Kate, and I think that's emotional for me lah. I feel like especially you see, like I think you mentioned Dave Bautista's acting. You can see more range from him.
Surprisingly,
as an actor. So which is good for him. Yeah. So I don't know. Like for me, because I understand some people, if they are in a trailer is action, they just want action. They don't want drama. They don't want love story. They don't want whatever. They just want full on action, like Fast and Furious or whatever movies lah. That's why You know,
Then how
it's
can you then how can you
Then just
relate
watch
to the
the trailer lah.
characters
Look
without
it
that?
until 2.5 hours. If you want, if you expect the movie to be exactly like the trailer, then just watch the trailer lah. Set it on loop for how many hours you want, 4 hours, 2.5 hours, and just watch. Oh, action! Oh, action! Oh, you know.
Oh, it's
Come
just
on, the trailer is a trailer, is a teaser. You know, it's not the whole movie. That's the problem with this new critics. You know, they expect that, oh, this is the trailer. I expect the movie to be like this. Come on, man. This is the trailer. If you show everything in the movie through the trailer, then people will lose interest. No, so come on. And they even give the first 15 minutes, but that's already
yeah,
that's already shows how different the first 15 minutes with the trailer.
yeah.
So you know what to expect already if you have brains lah.
No, it's
And
just
and
people.
kau kena tengok daripada business perspektif ke, bukannya perspektif dari kau seorang. Susah lah kan nak kalau macam tu, baik tak buat movie kan. Kau buat.
That's the thing. That's the thing. That's why I said when you watch movie, you are the passenger. You're not driving it. Ini masalah this critics ni. Semua dia rasa dia betul tau. You're not the one who write the script. You're not the one who direct it. You're not the one who holding the camera. You know, you nak cakap, oh, angle salah. You know, you're using the wrong lens and everything. This is not your movie. You know, you are not the producer. You're not even the producer.
Yeah.
You know, you are the passenger. You just shut up, duduk belakang, pakai seatbelt, ikut je.
Yeah.
Bila buka mulut, you know, terlalu panjang, salah lens, subplot macam ni, you know. So it's to me, you dah salah mentality tau. You shouldn't watch a movie bila you have that mentality. You should make a movie. Sebab semua kau rasa salah kan, kau je betul kan. So then you make one lah. If you have the budget lah. If you don't have the budget, then shut the fuck up lah. You know, complain like really like a damn professor, you know, like, oh, I have master in this. Nak complain sini, complain sana. Fine, complain is okay. You know, you have an opinion, right? Fine. Tapi biar berasas lah. Biar ada isi the things that you complain.
For me, it's fine if you want to criticize, but what macam a bit trigger me a bit is like, oh, why are they greenlighting this prequel and this for something really stupid? So okay, it's stupid for you, fine. Like you see Transformers, you see Resident Evil, they get a lot of, you know, sequels, but you never even, you know, like complain about that. So just let the fans enjoy. If you don't, then okay, Army of the Dead, stop. Don't need to watch the rest. You don't need. It's not for you. We get it. It's not for you. You know, let the fans enjoy. You know, just, you know, go move on and watch something else.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, for me kan,
Yelah.
there's a tip lah. Okay, one tip. When the arguments start with name calling, just walk away lah. You know, when the arguments start with Snyder cult ke or Snyder bots ke, you just walk away lah. It's not worth your time lah.
Yeah.
Because when arguments start with name calling, that means they don't have any point. They
Yeah.
tak ada point. If they have points to complain, they will start with the points. You know, I hate the movie because da 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 da. They won't start with ha 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 Snyder bot da 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 ha ha toxic fan da da da. You know, that's the tips that I always told my friends lah. If it start with name calling, walk away. Not worth your time.
Mute, block, done.
Right? Just block. Habis cerita. It's sebab these people lah, if you argue pun dia akan rasa dia betul punya. Sebab dia tak ada point. You bagi point pun dia rasa dia betul. So they will drag you down. Silap-silap you yang lemas, then dia akan, you know, sort of menang. Sebab kita pun dah habis point.
No, Easiest is just if I offend you, sorry. Then dah, move on. No
Oh,
need
I'm
to.
not gonna
Dia
apologize. Why should I apologize for your stupidity? That's why argument I've been to lah. And then he's one of his friend lah. Hey, you should apologize to him. Da, da, da. I just said, why should I apologize for his stupidity?
Mm.
Why should I? He's the stupid one. He cannot think about it. Why should I apologize? I'm sorry lah. I'm
tak,
sorry.
dia,
I'm not apologize. I'm not
dia
apologize.
macam itu tu, dia macam yang kau cakap, kau macam cakap kau minta maaf dekat kerajaan sebab kerajaan yang buat silap. Tu macam baik kau tak minta maaf sebab kerajaan tu yang salah.
Yeah. Dia tak ada bawa apa-apa change tau. Nothing changed because at the end of the day we cannot win with these people because they are not fighting with points, with information. Dia ketuk tong kosong aja. Tong kosong memang kuat lah.
Correct.
Kan?
And then
ketuk tong yang ada isi dengan tong yang kosong, kita ketuk kuat macam mana tong yang ada isi tu full of information pun tak kuat bunyi dia. So just walk away lah. To me, this type of people lah, they are the real toxic lah.
and then satu lagi kan, takkan kita nak bawa orang-orang yang claim dia orang ni movie critic move forward, kau tahu tak? Nak move forward macam mana dia orang muka belakang kan?
They the one yang tak nak move on. They keep telling people, move on lah. But why won't you? You are the one yang keep keluarkan, keep recycling the Martha meme. You the one who keep banging on the Zack punya fans punya door, and then you ask people to move on. I mean, come on lah. We understand. There's a lot. You see, there's a lot of type of burgers, right? You like Burger King, fine. Tapi kenapa kau nak kutuk orang yang suka street burger? You faham tak? This type of people is the toxic one, Like, kotor lah, tepi jalan lah, apalah. Bila kita kata, it's cheap what? We can afford it. Then, toxic weh. Ada ke kata kita punya burger mahal? And we not saying that. We are saying that we understand you like this type of burger, or we understand you don't like the street burger, but we like it. So if you don't like it, then move on lah.
And no wonder kan kita punya film industry ke belakang tu.
Yes.
Ke depan.
Yes.
And orang marah.
DK mentioned, I agree. I think we should give the attention to negativity.
Yeah, well, we're not mentioning any names, but we just want to clarify. This type of people cannot be dealt with. You cannot win this type of people. So
one more last one before we end. Someone said on Twitter, I think, regarding, if you notice, Scott got bitten and he turned to a zombie in few minutes.
Yeah.
But Vandero,
Yeah.
in few days, still okay.
Yeah.
So that's another thing. Like, why is,
Aku rasa Vandero punya zombie tu kan, dia boleh bercakap tu macam manusia biasa.
Yeah, it's a different breed. He's above alpha already. Above.
Yeah. Omega.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Do you guys realize that the way that Zack shot the scenes, right, in say got Justice League kan, at the ending, the nightmare, the way he shot that with the camera and the lens, right? Is it very similar to Army of the Dead?
Yeah, because using the same camera, same camera,
exactly.
same lens. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, just want to point it out lah.
Once again, the whole dreamlike state again, similarity there. Nightmare.
Nightmare.
Why the whole movie's a nightmare?
Okay, guys. So hours 20 minutes.
Oh my
already.
god.
A lot of
2
ranting,
hours.
a lot of things.
First time masuk 2 jam 20 minit. Gila babi.
Oh, kita selalu memang podcast ikut length of the movie. Kan, Chester?
Ya, betul. Ah,
True.
Yeah.
kita sudah break record
Yeah, Snyder cut 4 hours, right?
for 4+ bro.
Ada lagi 10 minit tu. Ada apa-apa nak tambah lagi. Gila kan?
Okay lah.
So
Okay lah.
thanks guys for joining. It's a lot of rant, a lot of theories, a lot of talk to about other movies as well. So it's good. So I don't know when we're gonna do another podcast. Maybe once the theories. I think we still have a lot of more theories to go through. I think we also want to rewatch more. So maybe after that, when we already have all the theories, macam
Yeah.
from the fans from different places already kumpul, then maybe we can
Yeah.
talk together. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe when they release the trailer, Army of Thieves, we can talk about that as well. So yeah.
Okay.
Thank you guys.
All right.
For joining us. Thank you. So
Thank you for everyone joining.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, bye. Thanks.
okay, bye.
Alright,
Okay.
see you
Ciao.
later,
Bye-bye.
guys.
Fine.
Ciao.
Yeah, good
Bye-bye.
talking with you all.
Bye.
Bye.
Stay safe, man.